Hey, bro.
I don't think that.
You didn't want to do crazy hair today?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
You didn't want to do it?
I don't know if it is.
Look, there you are right there. I love you.
I do too.
Have a
Wait,
good
can
day.
you look there?
What?
Can you look there? Like this? I mean there.
Can I look what?
Can you look there?
You mean I cannot look at you through there?
Yeah.
Look, you look at the camera. That's the camera, so I can look at you like this. See? All right, get out of here. All right, I love you. Here, get out of here. Have a good day at school, buddy.
Okay.
Love you, bud. All right, sorry, guys. My son wanted to look at the stream. What's up, guys? Honestly, I haven't even looked at the stock market today. I haven't even looked. I gotta build my watch list. I did get a new mic today. Let me know if the beautiful, crisp sound is moving through your speakers today for this lovely, lovely upgraded mic. I actually bought a better mic this time. This is what they call a Yeti Nano or something like that. It's a $100 mic. It's a nicer mic. It's not, you know, it's gonna be, because here's the reality, right? The reality is that I could use the gaming headset for the stream. But if I edit and make videos, that gaming headset audio, that ain't about to work. You know, I can't edit videos with that audio. It's too muffled, right? And so I had to upgrade my mic. Let me know how it's sounding today. This is the brand new mic. First time I've ever even used it or tested it out. I sound angelic this morning, yes sir. Hey, I appreciate it, you know. That means the mic is working, guys. The mic is working. Alright, we got ears here. Speaking of mics, ears is gapping up from 84 cents all the way to $1.43. We got EARS gapping up. We got MDGS making some moves as well here. You can see MDGS popping up over $3 here. It's sitting at $3.20 now. Making these moves. Popping off, looking strong here for MDGS. We'll see what happens here with PED as well. PED is making some moves. Oh, you want to see the mic? The actual mic? Sorry, I got it tucked underneath my keyboard. Sure. Fancy. Huh? Huh? Fancy. Look at PED run here, though. It's a fancy, nice little mic, though. Straight up. Let me fix the green screen real quick. I see some fluttering in the background here. There we go. Yeah, look at PED though, guys. Like, as I'm talking, look at PED. It's up to 225. We'll see how it battles that $quarter area here to see if that looks interesting. But we got PED making some moves here. So we are watching PED. There we go. But yeah, we got PED making some big moves. Check out PED, guys. Building my list today. We also have PEC Solar Stock PECK gapping up here, and so we're gonna end up building this watch list. But we got PECK gapping up. We got ALT gapping up some. We got TRXC. Whoa, keyboard. Is my keyboard dying? No. Oh, TRXC. Yeah, we got TRXC. We got RETO. Mara. CSCW. CSCW is looking like one of the cheaper stocks under $1 that look really, really strong. Look at CSCW here. This one's gapping up. We'll watch this 75-cent level. We'll come back to some of these. We got BDR here as well. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and build this watch list here. Alright, we'll watch this $2 level for PED. We got $2 right here. You can see it bouncing off of that right there. Somebody's asking me about my V-wap strategies. We got 225s. 175 is already documented. And then we got this pre-market high up here. I like those levels. Maybe this right here too. But yeah, those are the levels I'm watching for PED. We'll keep an eye on it. Ears. Man, like a symphony in my ears this morning with this song. Man, I gotta turn this volume down. It's too loud. But yeah, we got 125, a level we're slowly moving towards. 150 here. We got 175, and then we got pre-market high, and then $2 for EARS. Yeah, we got one, Ricky. We got a few of them, actually, honestly. Okay, so let me do a test here. Does the mic still sound good with me sitting back here? Because if the mic sounds good with me way back here, I made a good decision. We're gonna see it though. You know, we got SOS here as well. I'm gonna go ahead and build my watch list, team. So give me 1 second, guys. Let me go ahead and build this watch list. How about BDR, or how about MDLY yesterday, man? If there was ever a sketchy move, that was it, dude. This is what I'm watching right now. I don't see anything else yet, but this is what I got. Whoa. What the heck just happened here, man? What in the world? Okay. Man, I sounded just like a dad there. That was like a dad. What in the world? There's my watch list. That's my watch list right now, team. We'll see what we get. Hey, nice. Hey, what's up, Tyrell? How you doing, brother? Yeah, how about MDLY yesterday, though, guys? This is the real sketchy news release of the day. This thing, super shady, man. Super shady. I'll tell you this. If it was me and I lost over $1,000 on a trade on this thing, I would sue this company 100%, man. There'd be a class action lawsuit. That was shady, bro. Like, that was shady. Oh, we don't know why it was halted. That's nonsense, bro. Just typical pump and dump scheme. Oh, it's trash day. I'll probably be alright, I think. Alright. Alright, love you. No, it's just a market clock. It's just, why? Why do you need the clock, man? Hey, Mike is good. Nice, bro. But yeah, bro. MDLY, super shady, man. Super shady. I'm just disappointed in this company, man. I don't even know anything about it, but, like, company's got to do better. We got HUSA, which I believe is a solar stock. It might be energy in some way or another. We do have HUSA here. VXRT gapping up. AACG showing up. We got GBR here making a move. But yeah, big watches, ears, MDGS, and PED. Crazy moves this morning. Hey, what's up, man? What's up, bro? Good morning. Yeah, look at PED. So yeah, so back to the original question here. Somebody asked me, do I need a catalyst for my V-wap strategies? And I want you guys to really understand something here about any type of V-wap strategy. Okay, look at the beautiful 1 minute pullback here for PED. This was just a lovely pullback. Look at this. Look at that. Solid. Solid right there. Look at that 1 minute pullback. Hey. Anyways, what I was going to say, though, and I want you guys to really understand, and if you're interested in trading the V-wap, okay, to preface what I'm about to say, I've been trading the V-wap for years and years. Okay, but if you want to trade the V-wap, there's a few understandings that you need to have regarding it. All right, the V-wap is a intraday trend indicator, and so with that in mind, stocks are going to follow the VWAP when they're maintaining better trends or when they're maintaining more obvious trends. Okay, so what you need with VWAP strategies is you need liquidity, you need volume, and you need a stock that is maintaining a specific trend. Yes, catalysts can be incredibly valuable for trading the VWAP, but it's not necessarily like you need a catalyst. You just need liquidity and volume, right? Because if you don't have liquidity and volume and you're trying to trade the VWAP, it's just going to chop over and under the VWAP. It's not going to respect the VWAP because it's going to be neutral, sideways, no liquidity, choppy, low volume. And that's not what you want to trade. And so when you say the VWAP doesn't work on certain, when you say the VWAP doesn't work for you, what you have to understand is that strategies and indicators and patterns are going to work better on different stocks. If it's not working, maybe trade a different stock, brother. If you're looking at penny stocks, I'll tell you this, penny stocks don't work. VWAP, penny stocks maintain trends less because penny stocks are more revolved around momentum, okay? And so penny stocks are going to have momentum. They're going to do these huge swings up and these huge swings down. And in all of that, they're not going to respect the VWAP as obviously. Where you get something like mid, high cap stock, hyped up sector, you know what I mean? They're going to respect VWAP a lot more on average because they just have better liquidity and they have better overall trend, which is easier to profit and, so I hope that makes sense. But point remains is that it's not necessarily a catalyst that's needed for VWAP, but you damn sure want to see trends. And you want to see a stock that's respecting trends and maintaining trends and has good liquidity and good volume if you're going to trade the VWAP. Because if you try to trade the VWAP with sideways, choppy stocks, it's just not going to work that well because, if a stock is just choppy, it's just crossing over and under the VWAP. It's not respecting it, if that makes sense. So I hope that helps. Yeah, and just to give you guys a little heads up, if you come to the stream and you just try to plug your own content without asking, you're just going to get banned, and anybody you do that to is going to frown upon that, and it's going to burn your bridges in the YouTube community if you come to other people's stream and just try to spam your own content. Just giving you guys a heads up. If you ask me, I'd probably do it. Like we got my boy Eric coming on stream today. Eric Green is coming on stream today. Much smaller YouTube channel than me, but we talked and we said he can come on stream. He can promote his channel. I like the dude. He's a good dude. He's a good trader, and he's coming on the stream. But he asked. That's the difference, right? You come here, you try to plug your own content without asking, you're gonna get banned. Just giving you guys a heads up. PED is still running here. Hey, what's up, Lewis? Hey, no stress, brother. Yes, exactly. Right. Alright, but yeah, we got PED here. If I'm looking at PED, we got $3 here. Hey, what's up, Jam? Hey, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, I remember you. Hope you're doing good. Hey, I appreciate you helping my home state out, man. It's been tough. Oh, sorry, I know you're a female, my bad. But I appreciate it. It's funny. YouTube's like, no live games. But yeah, if you ask me, I'm usually pretty friendly about it. As long as you don't like live stream at the same time as me. Like, I'll post your content. Like, I ain't got no issues with that. I've always told people they want to come on stream. You want to come on stream and promote your brand or content, just message me, man. I'll let you on stream, plug your stuff. As long as you don't live stream at the same time as me and you're trying to compete directly with me in live streaming, hey, you can come on stream, But you got to ask me first, team. But yeah, we also have SOS, which is really setting up for the crossover a little bit better than most of these other ones. We're watching it right around 250 here. Hey. Oh yeah, guys, I forgot to tell you guys, yesterday was the craziest day in futures I have ever had, man. Listen, you guys remember I was down like 600 bucks yesterday? More after commissions? Well, on stream, I came back like half of that. After stream, I came back more than that, and I actually ended green in futures yesterday. It was crazy, honestly. It was absolutely crazy. I'll show you guys my day yesterday. Look at this day. I posted about it in a community post on Discord. But bro, yesterday was a crazy day. An absolutely ridiculous day. Look at this, okay? So first of all, you can see I'm in the green, number one, right? But number two, watch these results here. Watch this. Look at this. Wait, where'd it go? How do I do this? Go to replay. Here it is. Watch this. Look at this. Look at yesterday's trading, bro. Oh, come on, man. Let me show 'em. Look at this trading yesterday, guys. Yesterday was the craziest day I've ever had. Yesterday was the single largest, the single best, group of trades I've ever had back to back. Okay, what I mean by that is that yesterday when in my trading, I want you guys to see this real quick. Yesterday in my trading in futures, look at this. I started off being down. Looks like an iceberg, somebody said. I started off being down $611, trading with too big of size in the first 15 minutes. Way too big of size in the first 15 minutes. As I learned a new market in futures, way too big of sizing. And again, you can see demo here. This is the combine account, and so this is like a challenge. And so, and I think I'm probably going to be able to hit it. I'm super excited for it after yesterday. But look at this. So I was down $600, and I traded 43 times after the first 15 minutes. Out of those 43 times, I was green in 37 out of 43 trades, giving myself an accuracy rate of 86% and enabling me to come back and end green after a huge deficit. It was one of the biggest comebacks I've ever made, and you can see this here. Look at this. Here's my actual trading. Look right here. This is my actual trading. Look at this. Watch. Look at these green, red, green, 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 green. And so I ran hot yesterday, and I'm super excited about the futures market because if you give me something to scalp with decent leverage, I can do it 100%. And so I'm excited for the futures market. I got it down. I'm ready to trade it. And yesterday I was green in penny stocks too. Yesterday I went 2 out of 3. Yesterday, 66% accuracy. Made like 30, 40 bucks yesterday. And so yesterday was a green day as well in penny stocks too. So we've been green this week. So far this week, I've had 1 green day. Hopefully we can finish strong. Last week I had 4 out of 5 green days in penny stocks. The week before that, I had 4 out of 5 green days in penny stocks. And so my penny stock trading has gone really well. My futures trading went super well. I haven't had a losing day since starting the Top Step Combine. And so we're doing things, guys. I'm ready, you know. Yeah, well, when you scalp live games, that's how it's going to be, brother, you know. Hey, I appreciate it, Samuel. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. But yeah, like I said, man, if they allow me to scalp, I can bank money all day, bro. I can bank money all day. It's super easy for me after a certain point. I learned yesterday that I need to trade very small at the opening bell in futures, and that once I get into a rhythm and the SPY is maintaining a trend, dude, I can milk that trend all day, bro. And that's what I'm planning on doing. But you guys can see, I mean, listen. 37 out of 43 green trades is past variance. Like, that's not just good luck. Like, when you put in 37 out of 43 green trades in a row, that's some good trading. I gotta give myself credit. And I think you gotta take your wins sometimes in trading, and you gotta celebrate your wins sometime in trading, and that was a solid win. Not only just ending green, but coming back from a huge deficit, and staying patient and staying calm, I think was something that I did well, and I'm really proud of that and happy with that. Hey, I appreciate that live gains. My brother, man. Thank you, bro. But yes, sir, man. It was fun, dude. It was fun, man. We did that. But yeah, how about that, guys? We got my man Eric coming on stream today. Eric. All right, so we're looking at SOS specifically for the crossover play. That's what we're looking at. We're looking at SOS specifically for the crossover play. Ears, maybe we'll watch this one as well. I think it needs to hold over 125, and you can see it's actually holding there. Let's go ahead and look up some news and catalyst today. Like I said, I did buy a new microphone. Let me know if that sweet, sweet audio is giving your ears a symphony right now. But we did buy a new microphone. Let me know if it works well. It seems like everybody says it sounds really good, so that's nice, man. My last mic was right here, and it just croaked on me. It's a blue. It was still a blue microphone, but this one is the blue Snowball, and then this one is like a step up in quality. So yeah. Oh, well, I dropped it, but it's broken anyway. For some reason, this thing just croaked on me. But yeah, first one we're going to look at is PED here. This one's falling under $3 right now. This is Pedvico. The reason they are up is the company commenced an exchange offer to acquire all outstanding common units of Sandridge Permain Trust. So an offer to acquire all the outstanding common units of Sandridge Permian Trust. So a little bit of an acquisition here. It is gapping up. I think $3 is a huge level. I think we did the 1 minute pullback at this $3 level. This $3 level previously. It does have a decent amount of confirmation at $3. And I think if we're watching this one, a good line in the sand level for PED is $3. You obviously have 4 up here. It's the whole dollar of 4, but it's also the pre-market high, which gives it added confirmation there. And I think watching this $4 level to see if it actually rips up and breaks that is a smart play, waiting for that momentum as well. But you can see here we recently moved over 3 for PED, so we'll continue to watch this one as time goes on to see if it sets up and gives us anything, significant. Next one we got is MDGS here. This one moved the last few days. Again, this one blew right past the levels I had drawn previously here. And this is Medigas. They put out a report that was informed by Smart Repair Pro that all of Amazon's required regulatory processes were completed, allowing the opening of stores in the UK, France, Italy, Germany, and Spain. They also signed a deal to buy controlling interest in Smart Repair Pro. And so a report came out. Amazon's required regulatory process was completed for that deal. And they also allowed the opening in a bunch of stores for MDGS here. So we'll see what happens. We're going to remove these levels now that they're less significant, and we'll draw some new ones here. Obviously, we got 280s, but we do have 275 that I might keep an eye on as well. We got this $3 level, which is big too, and we did have some confirmation earlier. You can see right around $3. The next step up here, I think, is around $3.25 or so. We do have some confirmation there, and it's a $0.25, so I'm watching $3.25, and then moving up here to $3.50, and then the pre-market high up here. Those are the levels I'm watching for MDGS, and so we'll see what happens with those. Did I go over ears yet? I don't think I went over this. Isn't ears... No, it's not Turtle Beach. It must be a different one. So Ears is up. This is Auris Medical Holdings, and they are up as traders mistake the company for Auris Health, which was acquired by Johnson & Johnson. Okay, well, yeah, so yeah, this was just a mistaken acquisition. So, like, this one should drop at the open, right? I mean, the reason this one was up is because they mistook it. What's the word? Mistook it. I don't know if that's even a word. They thought this was a different company that was being acquired by Johnson & Johnson. And it gapped all the way up to $2. It went up over 100%, and now it's back down to 133s. So I'm not super confident in this. This was just a mistaken identity. So we'll see what happens, but I mean, we'll see. We also have PEC, which I believe is solar. I believe PEC is solar. We're watching this one for the crossover as well. A lot of these are going to be setting up because they're dipping before the opening bell, including PECK here. But if we're looking at confirmation, we got like $9.50, $10, this $10.75 level, and then these pre-market highs up here. We also might have a little bit of a trend here. You can see some downward trending there, so we'll watch that. But $9.50 is where I'm looking at for PECK. They signed a contract worth $7.64 million. 6 projects in the contract worth $7.64 million. So a big contract signed for PEC. Legitimate catalyst. What is this, though? What kind of stock? Okay, so yeah, this is a solar play for PECK. So we'll see what happens. We also have CEI, which is oil, energy. CEI gapping up here from 109 to 117. I don't see any news, but this is just energy, I think, moving right now. We also have NXTD, which is setting up for the crossover as well here for NXTD, so we'll certainly watch this one too. I don't see the catalyst here. Yeah, no catalyst for NXTD. ALT moving a little bit. What else we got, guys? I think that's about it. I mean, we got MARA, PED, which is another energy stock moving. I think this is the stock that is playing all the sympathy right now. But energy movement on that deal that we talked about after they commenced an exchange offer to acquire Sandridge for PED. So we'll see what happens here, but I believe this is what's ultimately causing a lot of the upward momentum. We also have TRXC here, which is setting up for the crossover. You can see the crossover script here. In Thinkorswim, we do have an alert for crossovers, which we might get. This one's sitting at 47 cents. I think the big level here, though, is 50 cents, though. I think 50 cents is such a strong level, especially in stocks under $1, that that's something that we have to see it get over before we get really long in this one for TRXC, if we were thinking about that. This is Trans Interex. They had their surgical system used in the first pediatric surgical case for this one, so we'll see what happens there. But interesting move for this one too. But yeah, main watches today. SOS is the last one we'll go over here. This one is setting up for the crossover. We are getting a pullback before the opening bell. The reason this one is up, I don't actually see anything. I'm guessing it's just sector sympathy for this one as well here. We got MYT recently showing up on the scanners. MYT. This one's gapping up from 191s to 220s here. This is Urban Tea's Crop Circle restaurant, and they reported a 25% sales growth in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic. And so growth reported by the company, a little fluffy of a piece here, but we are getting some movement here. I appreciate the sub, K. Thank you, brother. Y'all remember to hit that subscribe button. Be like them. Everybody's doing it. Hit the subscribe button. Do it now. I appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button, guys. You know you want to. Let's try to bring those likes up as well here. Haters gone hate, but let's bring those likes up. We got 37 likes here. Let's try to bring that number up to over 100 today if we can. Hit that like button, guys. Everybody do it now. You know you want to. Legend has it, if you hit the like button, you are the coolest person around. Cooler than everybody else. So hit that like button. Mistook? Is that a word, bro? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Guys, let's do this. Hey, whoever subbed, I appreciate it. CJ, my man, appreciate the sub, bro. Welcome, man. Thank you. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Let me know right now what the hey, let me know right now what your favorite watch is right now in the market. We got CSS or CSCW here making some moves. And like I said, we will have Eric coming on stream today. Eric Green got a really cool YouTube channel. Make sure I got some buying power today. I should. Oh yeah, we do. All right. And then looking at the overall market for futures here. Market's choppy. Hopefully we get some momentum, you know, out of the market today. I think, like I said, I think what I had to do yesterday is I needed to, oh wait, here, let me call my wife and see if she'll take the, but yeah, I think what I really need to do today, what? I'm not, I mean, it's up to you. I got somebody coming, I got like a guest coming on my stream today, and so they should be here in like 20 minutes, so I could probably do it then. Alright. Love you, bro. Alright. PECK. Hey, Vladimir, bro. I don't know if you saw, I don't know if you saw Vladimir, but bro, I came back from a crazy loss, bro. A crazy loss yesterday. This is my, like, look at this right here. You guys want to see my actual trading from yesterday in futures, man? Futures are profitable, and I'm going to prove that right now, okay? This is just my challenge account, so don't be like, oh, it's a demo. Yeah, it is, but it's a challenge account, so it's a little bit better than a demo. It's proving that I'm profitable so I can get funded as a proprietary futures trader, which should be really fun. But look at my trading yesterday, guys. This is my trading yesterday. Okay, number one, after all was said and done, I still had a 67% accuracy rate. All right, after all was done, and that's not even including the break-even trades. Only lost in 23% of my trades yesterday. This was my day. You can see I took way too big of sizing in the first 15 minutes. Immediately was down like $600, over $600. I fought my way back, and I put in 43 trades and was green in 37 out of those 43 trades after the first 15 minutes, that is. So after that, look at these, all green. And this graph shows it. Look at this, it looks like an iceberg. Look at that fight back, man. I fought all the way back and ended actually green on the day. Look at this. So, crazy day for me in futures yesterday. One of the craziest days I've ever had trading. But honestly, I gotta be honest, it gives me a ton of confidence in the futures market. You know, a ton of confidence there. Because again, that's beyond variance. You know what I mean? Like, that's beyond variance. It's not like I just got lucky and took it, you know, like putting in that consistent of greens shows that I'm actually like doing it. Somebody else was telling me that futures is profitable. I should have listened earlier. But we're working our way to get funded today, guys. So wish me luck. We are going to start scaling up in size, though. But I'm a scalper, and so I can scalp all day. We got RD, RGLS, RETO, MDGS. Making some moves here. JILL showing up. This is energy. I remember JILL. This is energy stocks today, guys. 1 minute pullback showing up with 150 break. We'll see if it holds. A little extended for the 1 minute pullback, though. Yeah, 1 or 2 contracts is my sweet spot. And I had to find... I had to find my sizing. It's a brand new market. And honestly, me as a scalper, the commissions really aren't that bad, right? As a scalper myself, commissions really weren't that bad. Because the reality is that I scalp, taking 43 trades in like 30, 40 minutes is a lot. So as a scalper, I'm used to paying commissions, but the point is that I'm profitable enough in this futures market, and it gives me enough leeway to where I can make money in futures 100%. You know, because again, if I would have maintained the same share size yesterday, it would have been an incredibly green day. You know what I mean? But because I kind of got my butt kicked in the first 15 minutes, it was less green than it could have been. But again, it's all a process. You got to learn to build a system with these things. And with me in futures, I'm probably going to avoid the first 15 minutes. I'm going to scale down in size, take only 1 or 2 contracts, and just scalp them until my heart's content, and just add some money and make some money. Hey, everybody give a shout out to my man Salman right there. He's got to be a little kid, right? Like anybody that acts like he does, 100% little kid. So he is now banned from the channel, but everybody give him a shout out. Say bye-bye, little kid. You know, have a good day, sir. You know, usually, guys, what people make fun of you are secretly stuff that they're actually insecure about. And so he's telling me I don't have a wife, right? And so really, the reality is he's probably insecure about his own wife if he has one. You know, and so everybody give him a shout out. He's now banned. Yeah, so I learned trading just by experience. It takes time, though. It's not something that you want to rush with. Me and Eric were talking about it the other day. But one thing you got to understand in trading is that you got to take it slow. A lot of traders get involved with it, and they just want to take crazy size and just push. The reality is you want to trade very small when you first get started, because experience is what teaches you to trade. Experience in the market. And if you trade large, you're going to lose your account before you gain that experience. And that's why trading small is important. Yeah, it's just weird, bro. YouTube's weird, man. Like I said, usually here's a little psychology for us adults here. And I'm done looking up news. I've kind of looked at everything. So I'm just kind of talking with you guys. You know, don't act like I'm crying or mad, because I'm not mad at all. I'm just saying, here's some psychology for you guys that most adults understand, right? The reason I think he's a little kid is because adults understand. It's like, look, if you just kind of randomly jump in somebody's stream and you criticize something super specific, it's usually because of your own insecurities with your own life, right? And so if you're criticizing somebody for that, you probably have issues there, and it's very self-evident. You know what I mean? And so by doing that, you just make yourself look worse. You know what I mean? And so a little advice for the adults here, and you know, if you're trying to act like an adult, that's the advice. All right, guys. Hey. Let's get Eric in here. Alright, we're getting Eric in here, guys, and then I gotta go take out the trash. And so I'm gonna make Eric hold this thing down. I don't think I need to share my computer with him. Alright, sorry, I'm getting my boy Eric in here. Hey, what's up, bro? Can you hear me? Let me see. There we go. Hey, what's up, brother? Wait, let me see. Wait. Hey, what's up, Eric? You there, bro?
What's up, yeah?
Yeah, okay, cool. Here, let me turn my music down real quick. Hold on.
I don't know if it's using my microphone.
Hold on one second. I can barely hear you. Let me turn my music down. What's up, bro? You there?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little low.
Let me see if it's connected to my microphone. Or...
Okay, sure.
Okay, it is going through my Yeti microphone.
Okay, cool. It might be my end that makes it low. So let me turn my computer volume up and then my music volume down. Is probably what this is. We used to have Mitch in here and we had to do a similar thing. So guys, let me know how the volume is with this. Say something, Eric.
Testing.
Yeah, there we
How's
go.
the audio?
Yeah, you should be good now. Let me know if that works, guys. Let's get a sound check in here. Super low? Alright, let's try it again. He should be much better now. Let me see. Yeah.
Oh, hey, what's up, Todd? I see Todd in your chat.
Yeah, Todd Duff.
Todd says he cannot hear me.
Okay, what is scalping 1 minute? We can't hear him at all? Really? Let me see. We got the mic, Yeti, headset. Yeah, it should be good. Alright, say something else, Eric.
All right, testing. One
Yeah,
of your mods said it's better, or I don't know if that's a channel member or a mod, but someone said it's better.
Okay, yeah, it's a
James
member.
is saying low. Other people are saying good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're better.
Better, but still kind of low.
Yeah, it show here. I'll turn it up a little bit more, and then I'll have to turn the music down a little bit more. But we should be good.
All right, there we
Okay.
go. It looks like people think it's okay. It's really mixed. Half of the chat is saying like it's better, and then half is saying that they cannot hear me.
Okay, here I'm gonna mute myself, and then I'm just gonna listen to it on my phone real quick. So
All right,
I'll be
that
right back.
works. All
Oh,
right,
actually,
I'll
I
just
need
kinda
to
talk for a little bit. I'll talk
Yeah.
for a little bit while you do that. All right.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. So this morning I went to go get myself some Starbucks, like I do every single morning. I know it's a little bit expensive, but I can't do without my Starbucks. It is my edge in trading. And then I got my breakfast. I'm staying in a hotel, so I went and got my jewelry and breakfast, and now I'm here. There we go. Everyone says it's perfect.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. You sound good, man.
All right.
All right, guys. Eric, I'm sorry to put you kind of out there, but if you want to kind of introduce yourself, I gotta go take my trash out. My wife's yelling at me.
Oh, yeah,
to
no
take my
worries.
trash out. So hold it down, bro. I'll be back in like a minute, guys. So I'll be right back. So
Yeah, no worries. So I'm Eric, guys, and I have a YouTube channel, and you can find me at youtube.com/ericgreen. And I like to scalp small cap stocks. So what I do is I will like wake up every morning and I'll look at the largest capping stocks, and I'll find one that has a lot of volatility, and then I like to buy pullbacks, and I trade a variety of pullbacks, and you can see like the type of pullbacks I trade, and I show people how I do it. And I like to like teach people. I go on Discord and will interact with people one-on-one and like look through their trades. I actually have a video where I kind of show you what it is that I do, like when I help people out, where I like evaluate their trades and I offer advice. And that's the most viewed video on my channel if you want to check it out after stream. And right now I'm just opening up Thinkorswim, and I'm going to start looking for what we're going to be trading today, because I like to go for $100 a day. Put the channel here. All right, I'll go grab the channel for you. Grabbing that for you guys. All right, I will be. So Christian and there you go. I put it in chat on my personal account. Whoops, that was a mistake. Now you guys know my personal account too. Yeah, $100 a day is the goal. That's what I go for. Last week, we hit $100 4 out of 5 days, and then one of the days we fell short and only got $30. And then yesterday, I actually did my first live stream ever, and I hit 1,000 subscribers too, so it was a big milestone yesterday. And we didn't end up hitting the $100 goal yesterday. We actually fell short. Yesterday, I finished the day with $50 profit. It isn't much, but I'm actually a college student. I'm studying cybersecurity. I'm in my 3rd year. So, it didn't show up. I think links are banned. Okay, well, in that case, I'll just have to wait for, I think, for him to get back, and then maybe he can post it then. It doubles. So you said that you're losing $100 a day. I would actually recommend, and I know that this is something that everybody recommends, but actually go and do paper trading. I paper traded for many months before hopping into a live account. And if you're like actively losing money, it makes sense, in my opinion, to either like trade a cash account and just trade like such small positions to where there's no like fiscal impact, or to just go in a paper trading account so that you're not actually losing your money.
For sure.
You know? Yeah.
100%.
Hey, they were asking if they asked for me to post my channel link, and
Oh,
I
sure.
tried to post it, but they said it's banned. Like links are
Yeah.
banned.
Yeah, I'm the only one that can post links, I think, just based off of the settings. Hold on, I got you though. Yeah, I'll post this link right now. I'm gonna post this video from let me see. I'll just go ahead and post your channel link. Yeah, it's just youtube.com/Eric Green, I believe. But here, I'll
Yeah,
post
that's
it.
correct.
Okay,
Yep.
so yeah, it's right here. Really good trader. Trades past the PDT rule, over 25K account, I believe, correct?
Yeah, I'm sitting
Okay.
above 30 right now.
Okay, yeah. So he's trading big, not big, but he's trading with a big account, and he's actually trading fairly small with that big account, which I think is a really smart move, and it's something that a lot of traders can learn from.
Yeah, so the reason why I do that as well is my goal when I graduate college is to not have to work in cybersecurity, because honestly, I'm not too passionate about it. I'm able to do like well in school with cyber, but it's not a lot of fun. And I think that trading is something that, based off of my performance now, I feel really confident that this is something I'm going to be able to live off of.
Right.
But right now, so the goal is if I can do $100 a day so there's 272 trading days a year. If I'm able to do $100 a day for even 160 of them, 160 plus,
Right.
all I have to do is, just throw on that extra zero, right? And then bam, that I'm making enough money to live off of. So
Right.
that's the goal. It's about consistency and accuracy right now. And then next year is the real test about whether or not this is something that I'm able to do for a living. And if I fail, then, I'll go work a traditional job. But if I
Right.
succeed, then that would be really cool. And I actually currently talk to a lot of people that are full-time traders. One of them, I don't know if people know him, but his name is Kyle Vu. He's kind of been blowing up recently. He's in the Mike's trading Discord,
Right.
and he does like YouTube sometimes. And he's been doing like $1,000 to $5,000 a day, and he only has like a couple red days, like every month. So he's a really impressive trader.
Yeah, we call him MGK around here because he's a high volume scalper, so he trades a ton, but he's a great trader. He's posted he comes here, he visits the stream sometimes, and I think he was here yesterday or the day before, but he trades a lot. But it's what I'm shooting for. As a scalper myself, especially like recently in the futures market, like that's what I'm trying to do. You just let the probabilities play out more easily when you get such volume in your trading.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I actually trade similar to Kyle. It's really cool because I talk to him like on Discord frequently, and it's kind of funny because I feel like a mini Kyle to a degree because I'm doing the same thing that he has done, just with smaller size. And he was telling I'm at my account balance right now is at what he started at, because I was below where he started at, but I've gotten enough profit now to put me where he was like 5 months ago. So maybe I can follow in his footsteps, and who knows, maybe 5 or 6 months from now, I will also have a almost $300 or $300,000 account.
Yeah, man, he's building up nicely too. I've been watching him on his journey because he came here a while back and he kind of explained his plan, and I'll try to find. I know he posted in my Discord one day his trades from that day, and he had traded like 1,000 times in one day.
Oh yeah.
And
he's been trading so much that Thinkorswim will no longer let him trade for free.
Right.
They want to charge him commission. Yeah.
Well, understandable to a certain extent too, but
yeah, when you're trading that many shares.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it. Oh, here, I'll have to ask him if I can put it up. But yeah, he trades a lot, but great trader, honestly, great trader.
Absolutely great trader, yeah. And a lot of people kind of put him down too, which is really weird. I mean, I know that a lot of people in the trading scene can get a little bit spicy or toxic, but a lot of people keep telling him he's going to be failing, and then he just keeps posting green days every single day. And it's so I'm so happy to see him do that, because just every single day, those people are like, damn, is this guy ever going to have a red day?
Right. Yeah, that's how the trading space is, though, man. Everybody's super competitive, and just a lot of people are just very toxic. Trading is one of those things where if you don't trade exactly like somebody else, even if you're profitable, they're gonna say you're trading wrong.
Yep.
In the grand scheme of things, the reality is if you can make it work and you're profiting consistently and you have a decent enough sample size to prove that, then you're doing fine. Other people might have strategies that I don't trade at all and that I don't necessarily agree with, But if they can make it work, they can make it work, and I can't fault them for it. But in trading, you just get a lot of, you get a lot of people that just put other people down, and it is what it is. But
And the takeaway for that is to keep an open mind and understand that if somebody's making money doing something, then at least you should try to see it what it is they're doing and why it's working,
Right,
rather
exactly.
than immediately shutting it down.
It can always teach you something, even if it's not your style. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So what are you watching today, bro?
Actually, I've been so distracted talking, I haven't been paying attention, but I guess I should probably start looking for what I'm going to be trading now, hey?
Yeah, we got PED moving some PED energy stock gapping up from 134s.
And it looks like maybe I'm looking at a scanner and I see JILL. That's another one we've traded before, or I've traded before.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, energy stock as well there.
I'll take a look at PED.
Yeah, we have
just mentioned that.
Yeah, there's
MDGS. I've traded that before too.
Yep.
I like MDGS a little bit more than JIL. I'm more of a fan of stocks between $3 and $10.
Nice.
Generally, stocks that are like in the $1 to $2 range, I trade a lot worse.
Right.
Because I like these like big like multi-cent flushes and stuff. I like to buy that kind of stuff. And when you're trading a $1 stock, a flush might only be like 6 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the bounce on that will be maybe 1 or 2 cents. So it doesn't really leave a lot of room for execution error.
Right.
Because if you're executing everything perfectly, you can still do really well on it. But you have to remember that we're all human and we make execution errors. So
Right.
just being a little bit late could really, really cost you.
Oh, for
when,
sure.
Yeah.
It happens a ton with me. I know I make these little errors, and usually I can get myself out of them, but they'll be everything from forgetting to click off the screen. I know you corrected me, or you helped me with that and said, hey,
Oh
they
yeah,
have a
with
glitch.
your share size or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's been helpful because that got me in a little bit of trouble with my own
Yeah,
trading.
yeah.
But
I've actually surprisingly, I watch a lot of especially when I was learning how to trade. I spent a lot of time watching other traders trade, whether they're profitable or not.
Right.
And one of the things that I actually saw pretty frequently was that order entry thing that you experienced. That's
Right.
not uncommon. I feel like
Oh,
that's
for
something
sure.
that Thinkorswim should probably take notice of and try to fix in some way, because
Yeah.
that can actually be really scary. Imagine if you have
Huge
you
size.
imagine if you put down a partial share size. You have 1,000 shares, and then you
Right.
put it to 250 so you can scale out. But then you want to actually get all the way out, so you type in 1,000 and try to sell, and then you're
Right.
only selling 250 shares still
Exactly.
because you didn't click off of the order the text space.
Right.
That could be really scary.
Yeah, I'm just glad I trade small to be able to avoid it. Oh, we got 40 seconds to the open, guys. 40 seconds. So let's do this. There's a little bit of a delay in the stream, but it should be a fun day, guys. So I'm gonna usually what you'll see me do at the open is I'll take it slow and just try to see some crossover plays in action. Did you want to show your screen or not? It's completely up to you, bro. Sometimes I do better not showing my screen, and so I understand either way.
I actually live streamed yesterday and I performed worse while on stream, but
Sure.
here I'm gonna trade for a little bit, get myself a little bit of a cushion, and
Sure.
then maybe I'll try to go on stream. But
Yeah, no worries, that works. All right, guys, here's the bell. Good luck, team. There we go. All right. So, first thing I'm looking at is SOS showing up in the scanners, guys. SOS. This is what I'm looking at for the moving average crossover. We're going to take it a little bit slower, though, and wait, but SOS is showing up. Jill, Jill, showing up on the scans as well. Not really moving up, though, but we are, getting some movement here for Jill. But I am looking at SOS specifically for the crossover, if we can get it. I think one thing that's helped my trading drastically in the last few weeks is starting to scale into some of these crossover plays. Before, I would just get in and out. One and done, but once I started to scale in, I noticed much better results. I've been green every week for the last 2 or 3 weeks. So
hey, there you go.
yeah, you got to kind of experiment a little bit and tweak it sometimes. I think PECK moving
Yep, I saw a pack called out too.
ears.
Not
too.
liking MDGS too much anymore. I'm probably gonna put that. Well, maybe I'll watch it a little bit longer.
Yeah, let's see. So we get the crossover.
What I was looking for is the potential for it to like reclaim V-wap, and if that were the case, there's a chance that I could see this run, which is actually happening right now. We're seeing it test V-wap, and above 324, this looks like it could be very primed to hit high of day once again, which is why I'm keeping it on watch. Right now, you guys can see we're actually breaking V-wap on MDGS.
Right.
Will it hold? That's the question. And the level that we really want to see it break is 325. I'm not going to be trading it probably at the moment because I'm just kind of watching what's happening. And if you trade on Thinkorswim, you're probably very familiar with the lag that's associated.
It's happening
on
right
the
now
first,
for me.
Yeah, on the first couple of candles, Thinkorswim is very notorious for having some sort of lag. So I try to avoid it unless I see an opportunity too good to pass up. But right now, MDGS is really, really setting up, looking like it wants to break that 325 level. And if that is the case, you know, I do think we could see this run to 360 or 367 potentially. There it goes. It broke 325.
Is anybody else having problems with Thinkorswim right now? Mine is lagging. I tried to buy in on ears and my whole platform is frozen right now. Anybody else having issues?
Your whole platform's frozen?
My entire platform is just frozen.
All right, yeah, I'm not having that right now.
Man, I don't know. Stream's working good. It's just my Thinkorswim. Frozen. It's all completely frozen. Oh no.
My only question would be how much RAM have you allocated to it through the settings when you open it up?
The full amount.
Okay.
Plus, I have 32 gigs in this computer, so it should be plenty.
Oh man, yeah, I've been actually looking to upgrade from 16 to 32. Are you in a position or are you out? Like
I clicked buy market, so it should be filling me, but I can't see anything right now. So
if
I'm not
you're afraid that you might have entered a position, this has happened to me before where Thinkorswim crashed while I was in a position. I would open up your phone if you have the app.
Yep.
And try to verify whether or not you're in a position.
Yes.
Because that could be quite annoying. It happened to me. I was in 1,000 shares on a $3.50 stock in the area. So like a $3,500 position, and then my Thinkorswim completely crashed. And it wasn't just for me either. It was like everyone in all of the discords I was in was saying that it had crashed.
Yeah. I'm trying to. I think it actually allowed me to exit. Okay, so it did. Okay, so we're back. The problem is, I hope it didn't fail me. Okay, good. It didn't fail me in ears. Okay, it's back. Man, nerve-wracking. Let me pull this up.
Yeah, that is scary. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought because I clicked.
The other week, I can't remember. I think it was probably 2 weeks ago. Thinkorswim, upon opening it, they made you agree to a new license, which if you like read through it, it was like we are not held liable for any like execution like errors that our platform has. Like we're not going to be held liable for that money.
Honestly, I believe that. Because I've had issues with them. Why isn't it?
Oh yeah, we all have. If you've used
sure.
Thinkorswim for more than a month, you've had issues.
Yeah, nothing's filling on my orders. I'm pressing buy market, nothing's happening. Let me see the chat. Chat, are you having issues with Thinkorswim?
I saw Chaz55 said that yes, TOS is running slow, but I haven't seen anybody else. Oh, actually no, Han Solo Q said it's lagging too.
Yeah.
But then, so it's like 2 to 2.
Yeah, it's just not.
It's working well.
It's not filling me. I'm clicking buy and I don't even see the order pop up, which is good at least. At least it's not forcing the fill. But I am missing some opportunities now, unfortunately, though. We're looking at MDGS. I mean, CSCW.
Yeah, MDGS
looks
is my number one watch right now.
Yeah, my other one is CSCW, which had a beautiful crossover. I was trying to buy it just now and no fill, which I'm okay with, even though might miss the opportunity. I would rather I'd rather not get filled and not be stressed out in this.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
MDGS though, guys, watch this. It's breaking over the V-wap though.
We did have a false break above 325. 3 minutes ago, so it's a little bit worrisome, but it looks like it still has a lot of strength in it. So.
Yeah. Let me see. Animation tools, whiteboard. Exit that out. Oh, I think I just wait. Oh, my bad, man. Sorry, Eric. Let me join the stream again. I just booted Eric out, trying to figure out what. Trying to figure if my Zoom was slowing down.
It fell down to V-wap.
Oh, there you are. You're back. Okay, cool. So
Oh,
I
you were
accidentally,
gone.
yeah, I accidentally exited out.
No idea.
Trying to,
I'm so
yeah, I was
sorry.
trying to figure my my Thinkorswim to see if that was working. I'm gonna restart my Thinkorswim, guys. I'm missing out on a bunch of stuff, and mine is
I was
just
just saying that I took a quick 2-cent scalp on MDGS, and that's actually
nice.
how I trade. Is a bunch of small 1 to 5 cent scalps.
Right, and that's what I trade. That's exactly my style as well. Very small scalps, get in and out, try to take a few bucks, and go back to the
Yeah.
next trade.
Like I think that trade for me was probably less than a second. I had um like a friend that wanted to review through my trade, so I sent him an entire day's worth of trading, and he was like recording how long my trades actually lasted, and many of them were less than a second. So it's just like
Yeah,
it's pretty cool how you can make a good amount of money just
right. In a few seconds.
yeah, just a second, yeah.
All right, let's try to get Thinkorswim up here. Okay, Thinkorswim is having issues. Octavia says, "What's up, Jonathan? What's up, man? Hope you're doing well, bro. No issues, a lot of problems." Tribreed, that is Eric. He's got a YouTube channel. Really helpful trader. Trades 30K account on Thinkorswim. Yeah, so he's hanging out with me on stream today. I'll post his YouTube link again in a second. You could also check the description. I did add his YouTube channel to the description, so y'all can check it out there. But yeah, you can see here, and Thinkorswim just
Yeah,
crashed.
Brian, that is correct. I do take a bunch of 1 to 5 cent scalps. That is the range for most of my trades, both winners and losers actually. My risk to reward ratio for most trades will often be a 1-to-1.
Right.
Like I think many of my trades are 1-to-1 like risk to reward ratio, and then occasionally I'll have a couple 2-to-1. But
Right. I think that's
but
that-
the thing is, when you look at my win rate, I can make a lot of money on the 1-to-1 ratio because on most days I trade above like an 80 to 90. Like I trade above that like 80 to 90% win rate.
exactly.
Even yesterday, I only lost 1 trade the entire day, and I just checked, and it says I took 31 trades yesterday with 1 loss. And like
Nice.
last week, I had a 100% win rate day. So when you're making like a really high win rate, like when you're a very high win rate trader, it's okay to take low
Oh, for sure.
risk rewards. Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's a parallel between the two, right? I always try to tell people, like, you could be profitable with a bad risk reward ratio if you're accurate enough, and you could be profitable with a bad accuracy rate if you have a good enough risk and reward. And so it plays off of each other. It doesn't necessarily, people always think you have to have a good ratio and you have to
Yeah.
have good accuracy. It
Yeah.
really depends. If you have a good enough accuracy, like it's interesting, Eric, because I trade almost exactly like you. Like I trade most of the time a 1-to-1 ratio. I try to get a few cents, scalp in and out, and I really make my money on accuracy. So I can, and for me, under the PDT rule, I usually only trade 2 or 3 times. But this week I'm green. Last week I was green. The week before that I was green, and it's just usually not the best ratios, but just good accuracy, and you can profit well with that. And a lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah, one thing I always say, I think this is something that a lot of people, whether it be because of Reddit or it be because of, I don't know, like YouTubers like Jared Wesley from like Live Traders, there's like this huge prevailing idea in this like I guess industry that you have to be trading a 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 or 4-to-1 risk reward ratio. And here is the biggest issue with that sort of thought is you can't always like get those. You can see a very, very good setup,
Right.
but it won't have the opportunity to offer like a 2-to-1 risk reward ratio. You need to be setting your stop loss and profit target based off of information that the chart is providing. So if you're trying to force your profit target or your stop loss arbitrarily based off of some ratio that you've decided, more often than not, that will probably hurt you more than it will help.
It's gonna drop
So-
your accuracy.
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
should be definitely like be more nuanced in like how you just make decisions than just a ratio that you decided.
100%.
I don't think about my ratio into the trade, any trade I'm taking. I trade solely based off of percentages. So like one thing that I didn't even realize I did, that I was like doing a private live stream on a Discord for someone who wanted to like get a little bit more insight into how I trade. And one thing he thought that was really interesting is every single time I'm trading, I was like verbally assigning a likelihood that I think something was going to happen. So I would be like, okay, there's a 70% chance this happens, 30% chance this happens. If the 70% happens, I'm going to execute that trade like this. If the 30% happens, I probably won't execute because there's another 90% chance that it keeps going this way. Like I'm constantly thinking in terms of likelihood and like risk, rather than like I don't know.
For sure.
I don't really like have. This is where I'm going to take my profit. I don't.
Right.
Maybe
Well,
I didn't do a great job explaining that.
Oh no, you're good. You play it more off of the profit that you're getting into. I understand that. We are sorry guys. We are in NXTD with 450 shares. But no, I understand completely.
Oh, did you get your Thinkorswim going again?
Yes, I got mine
Okay,
up
dope.
again. We are running here. I'm gonna try to take some profit before we hit V-wap here. I'm a little bit late, but I kind of feel like I'm forcing things a little bit just because.
What are you on? I want to take a look at what you're trading.
I'm in NXTD. We just pulled a red to green move, and we got the moving average crossover. So I'm in with a small size of like 450 shares, and I'm gonna scale out soon if we can. One thing I'm not super confident in this trade so far is the VWAP. People don't understand, like, stocks reject the VWAP all the time. Like, they look strong as soon as they hit the VWAP. Look at a good example of that today is PECK. There's also all right, so we're looking good here. I'm just worried we're gonna reject the VWAP. PECK is a good example. There's another one that rejected completely off the VWAP too.
Thanks, Daniel.
DVAX looking okay.
Caitlin, right now we're watching MDGS, and then we're watching NXTD. Although one of the reasons why I'm not liking NXTD very much is it seems to be trading very low volume relative to the price of the stock. Right?
Oh, for sure.
Like I like to trade like very high volume with low floats because that would result in volatility, and it doesn't seem like there's enough volatility for me personally. But for people that don't maybe like a little bit of slower trades, then NXTD could still be a good option.
I think I'm chasing it a little bit, and I think the reason for that is just because issue day with Thinkorswim, which I can identify as well. It's a small enough sizing to where it's not super significant. I mean, I was up leading up to this point, and we have a nice little pullback area at 40 cents that I'm looking at. But I understand completely.
You're not a cash account, right? Or are you a cash account?
Yes. No, I'm a cash account.
Okay. Dorian was asking if you were a cash account.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a cash account. And we'll look for the 1 minute pullback here. It's really not a terrible trade. I don't mind trading these cheaper stocks sometimes. It just depends. Because my profit target is so small, I can usually get by with scalping a few of these little bitty moves like this.
MDGS just set a new high since market open. Just wanted to throw that out there for anyone that is currently actively trading. And then I also wanted to reply to Flimbo Quest. He said, I would like to see that 2-cent stop loss trades, just curious. Earlier my channel was linked, but I have a couple live trading videos on my channel, and I show all of the trades for that given day, and I explain why it is that I took each position. I think it's pretty valuable, and it will also give you some insight into how I trade. So MDGS is actually approaching the high, the pre-market high. I think we're going to see it, at least test it, but we'll just have to find out, right? I might be interested in playing a like micro pullback.
Look at BGI, guys. BGI is pushing up some. Oh, and if you guys want to see Eric's channel, just check the description. I did add it to the description, so you can find his YouTube URL there as well. And he's got a lot of really good content, really easy to understand content that's valuable, I think, as well. So with NXTD here, it's such a small size of 450 shares. I'm right around break even. If we fail this push, I'm just going to try to get out here for, break even or a $5 loss. I'm in it, but I don't think I'm in it enough to really profit enough as I want to. I mean, if we can break this high at 44 cents, that's great. But I'm worried we're going to reject the VWAP, and so we're going to give it a little bit more time, and hopefully, make a win from it. But if not, that's okay too. And it's a small enough trade to be relatively insignificant in the grand scheme of things. But BGI. Volume's a little light today, I do think. The only MDGS is pulling back to that 325 level. That might be a nice little dip buy for MDGS, but it's not really my strategy, so I'm going to hold back on it.
And Richard Steele said, hit the like. I agree, guys. We have 380 people in here, but we only have 88 likes. Let's see if we can do 370 likes. 370 likes. Scroll down right now and hit the like button if you can.
That's right. Hey, let's get over 100, guys. We got 88. We just need 12 more.
Nah, 100's weak. 300 likes.
That's right. Set our bar high here. We got AIM, guys. AIM showing up. It's a little bit dull of a day, honestly. BGI is not terrible, but I'm up a little bit in this trade. Here we go. Here we might get a squeeze up here. Hey, there we go.
I'm
There we go.
definitely thinking MDGS is where all I should be. It's trading large volume, very, very large volume, over 1 million shares per 1 minute candle. It looks like it wants to come up to like high of day potentially, although it's breaking. Let's see if it breaks V-wap here. But I don't know. This stock is like looking really, really fun.
We
I'm
just
loving it.
we just scaled out of NXTD, made a little $15 gain on it, small gain, but you know I scalp, so these little gains add up, and we did eventually get the 1 minute pullback break.
You said $15?
Yeah, $15.
That's not bad at all. You did 450 shares on a like 50-cent stock. That's a pretty solid gain.
Oh, for sure. It's a decent percentage of the overall movement. And it's so one of the strategies I use is kind of getting in before the volume shows up. And you can see how the volume increases there. One of the tools I use for that is a red to green move. So I'll look for like a drop at the opening bell, right? So we look for like a drop like this at the opening bell. And we look for, once we get a drop in the first 5 candles, we then look for a reversal of that. So we look for a squeeze back up and a break of that previous high. And then in that, we look for the crossover pattern. But like right when it breaks the high, we look for the crossover pattern as well as like a pullback that we can buy into. Another condition of this strategy, though, is that the stock needs to be extended away from the V-wap. It needs to be a decent amount below the V-wap, so it's a reversal strategy. And so in order for the moving averages to set up, we need extension away from the V-wap, which if you look at NXTD, that's exactly what we got. Like we opened up, you know, a solid amount away from the V-wap. We got the reversal and the crossover. And usually I'm selling before we hit the V-wap. And so I was a little bit late on this one, but this one ended up ripping up and moving up. So it worked out, and we're just waiting for some other trades, but I appreciate it. You know. You've said you've only gotten one trade today, Eric?
Yeah, I've only taken one trade. I've been reading a lot of chat, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, hey, no worries, bro. No worries, man.
Yeah, I'm reading everything that you guys say in chat.
Here, I got you. I'll post his link one more time here. But yeah, like I said, if you want to see Eric's link, you can just check the description. It says Eric's YouTube channel, but I got it. Let me post it real quick. Yeah, he's got some really good content too, guys. Really good content.
Someone asked if I was Mitch. I am not Mitch.
No, Mitch.
I'm Eric. Yep.
Yeah. Different trader. Nothing against Mitch. I like Mitch. Mitch is
Who
like
is
my
Mitch?
brother.
I actually don't know who that is.
So I founded this YouTube channel about 4 years ago, but I did take like a year break. And so I've only been actively making videos for about 2 to 3 years.
Okay.
Mitch was one of my partners, like one of my business partners. So, and he still comes by the stream sometimes. He might be listening right now. Mitch, if you're there, bro, what's up, man? But he was my business partner for about a year. So he owned 25% of my channel.
Cool.
In the end, when COVID hit, he wanted to get a job as an analyst, and so we had to say our goodbyes. I ended up just buying him out of his 25%, and now the whole enchilada is mine. But Mitch was my previous business partner. He used to come on stream and do a very similar thing to what you're doing here, which was we would just trade, hang out. He was just another kind of commentator on the stream.
Yeah, this is really fun. I did my live stream yesterday, and it was a bit of a new experience. I had never done a live stream before, so definitely something new. It's a bit distracting, but I feel like if I did live streaming more, it could be really fun to be able to, talk to everyone and trade at the same time. But right now, it's hard to manage both.
Oh, for sure. But I will say this about live streaming. Live streaming makes me a better trader, and the reason it makes me be accountable. People could see everything. They could see all of my trades, right? And so if I'm slacking off, if I'm effing up, people are going to see it, and they're going to get on to me about it. And so live streaming keeps me accountable, and it makes me stay more disciplined because I got 400 people watching me right now. I don't want to take a dumb trade, and if I do, I got to be accountable for it.
Absolutely,
and so, for that reason, it makes me accountable. It makes me a little bit more disciplined, and once you kind of condition yourself to do it, it makes me a better trader, I think, really. Look at SOL, guys. I completely missed SOL. Look at the red to green move on this one. It looks like a higher float stock just based off of the movement. But look at SOL. Big red to green move. Big spike up here. It's at $4. Testing 4 now. Commentator. Yeah, whatever. Hey, I'm from the South, bro. I'm from Louisiana, originally, Trent. So, it's better than the time I pronounced preface, and so we all mispronounce things. TRXC is the only other one I'm looking at right now, though, guys. TRXC is starting to move up.
Someone DM'd me Kodak. so I'm taking a look at that. But it seems like it's just ramping up now. This morning it didn't have a lot of volume, and it just exploded by
Kodak?
yeah, KODK.
Oh wow, Kodak is ripping up, man. Kodak's had some sketchy stuff going on, but
Yeah.
it broke over the previous closing price and it's moving up to 10 teams. So yeah, Kodak, good call. That one's popping.
Yeah, I saw that, but I'm not too sure if I'm gonna trade it yet. But I'm gonna just keep an eye on it. Right now, I still like MDGS a lot. I think MDGS is where like the things are gonna happen.
Yeah, for sure. Especially if you can scalp as much as you want, you got to kind of go with those high volume stocks that are going to give you that momentum.
Sure,
Loop,
yeah.
Loop showing up on the scans. Yeah, look at Loop, guys. Rip it up. Looks like a tiny float in the 16, 17 million float. So a small float. Not super small, but small nonetheless, especially considering the price. Yeah, TRXC is probably my favorite one right now. For a red to green move, maybe. Might get it. Just depends on if we break here. I gotta figure out the sizing, so we're moving about a 3-cent range, so I probably gotta take at least 1,000 shares of this thing, which should be still fine. Problem though is the V-wap's wide above me, so I think I'm gonna wait and hold off on this one actually for TRXC. I think we might reject it. The V-wap again. The V-wap, people don't understand, like, in penny stocks, the V-wap acts as a barrier. And so, especially when stocks open up below the V-wap, which they do a lot of the time, with my long positions, I'm really just trying to take advantage of the crossover up to the V-wap. Because past the V-wap, my accuracy is going to go down. It's just a lot less follow-through once it hits the V-wap. It kind of acts as a barrier, I think. Kodak breaking highs, though. Here goes Kodak up to 10.11s. VXRT. Hey, what's up, Hero? What's up, man? Soul, no overhead resistance. What's up, Gregory? Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I live in the suburbs. I live in Texas now, Trent, but I'm from Louisiana, How about that Saints game last night, man?
I've been hearing that a lot of people from California are moving to Texas.
Joe Rogan, a few other people are. There's pros and cons.
Have you been seeing that living in Texas?
Yeah, well, we get a lot of people moving here just because the economy's good. And my thoughts on it, like, I'm a little outspoken on just like I'm mixed on how I feel about Texas. Like, I like the economy's great, and the economy's great. But I think that it's a little ironic because people are always like, Texas, freedom, freedom, Texas. But I think it's also super restrictive in some ways. Like, cannabis is illegal. People stop. Like, the police are a little bit more authoritarian here. Like, and I get it. You know what I mean? Like, I get, but it just seems a little ironic.
Actually, the
like,
state
freedom.
that I'm in, weed is legalized.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I have kids, so like I would smoke if I could, but the risk reward here is just not good enough. Hey, thank you for the sub, Logan. I appreciate that, bro. Welcome in. Thank you. Yeah, y'all hit that like button. Why hasn't Carol come back on the stream, John? She can. She was supposed to come on yesterday. In fact, I did her a favor, and she said she would come on stream for me, but I think I forgot about it completely, and I ended up just no. Getting her on here. We'll get her on here one day. Mitch is supposed to come on stream sometime this week as well. And then we have another guest, the man LB, which is like an old trading buddy of mine. So we got a few guests that should be coming on the stream this week aside from Eric. How do I contact Weeble? What's wrong, Wilton? California is run by... I mean, there's pros and cons. California, I'm not gonna touch on politics, Kodak. Yeah, I'm just waiting here, guys. I was looking at Loop, Soul, pulling back some, so Soul doesn't look good. But really, I kind of missed some moves based off of Thinkorswim lagging initially at the open this morning. RGLS showing up here, breaking over the V-wap. But yeah, I grew up in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So I'm from Louisiana. I moved to Texas about 10 years ago. So I've been here for a while now. Colorado. Yeah, Mitch is in Colorado as well. Mitch sends me pictures of, stuff out there.
Oh, that's so sad, man. I just did a 3-cent scalp on MDGS, but it only filled me 100 out of 500 shares.
Oh man, that hurts.
I mean, even so, like if you look at that too, I'm only trading 500 shares on a $3 stock. You know, $1,500. Like if you look at the grand scheme of my account, that's so small. I feel like I need to be scaling up more so I can start like putting up big days. But
See, it's a double-edged sword there. It's like you want to scale up, but I think it's smart, and I think people can really learn a lot from this because trust me, I make $15 wins, you know, I make $10, $15 wins, and I get made fun of so much for trading small, and it's like I've got like $8,000 in this account, like $8,000. But it's
man,
like,
that's crazy. You're getting made fun of for trading small when you're doing 1,000 shares on $8,000, and I'm sitting here trading like 500 shares on some stocks with like over 30 grand. That's crazy.
It depends
Although
on
I haven't
the
got
range,
made fun of yet. I haven't got made fun of yet. Only one person
happen.
has criticized me.
Oh, it'll happen. You know, I understand it. Like if you're a new or like if you're a naive trader, like you might not understand. Like I've had a lot of people that are say there's no point in trading small. You know, because I'm here to make money. And it's like, well, that's great, but if you don't trade small at first, you're just going to lose money. You know?
Yeah. I was reading Kyle's comments on his video, and even he was getting, like, told that he's trading too small. Someone said, you took 300 trades with 1,000 shares and only made $1,000?
Yeah. Like I said, trading's one of those things, man. People just get weird.
If I made $1,000, dude, like it doesn't matter if I'm trading 300 times or 100 times, I'm gonna be pretty happy. $1,000 to me is like that's like a week and a half or 2 weeks worth of gains, and Kyle made it in like a day.
What's his YouTube channel?
His YouTube channel is High on Stock, HAI space on space.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That is his. I forgot. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I like to. I don't really watch all of his videos because his recaps aren't my style. He doesn't actually show his trading. He just kind of talks through the day. But I do like to just kind of see how my boy did for the day. And I like to read through his comments. He doesn't always respond to all his comments, so I'll answer the questions for him sometimes.
He should be getting more views, man. He's not getting. He should be getting more.
He doesn't like
show his screen.
Well, I mean, like, so for the videos, he doesn't actually like show his trades or anything. He doesn't do like a lot of teaching on it. It's more just kind of like the only reason you would follow his videos is if you just want to know how he did. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like he's not teaching anything. If he was teaching, oh my God, Kyle could be.
He would be banking views.
yeah, but he's not teaching anything, so.
Right.
It's just like the reason why I follow him is because I like to see how he does.
For sure. And he's a great trader too. He's
a great trader.
Right. He's really what I'm shooting for as a scalper. Like once I break PDT, like that's the type of trading I get involved with.
Yeah, I told Kyle that he better start scaling up if he doesn't want me to beat him by the next year.
Yeah, for sure. But he's a good trader, man, and he's a good dude. He's been hanging out on our stream sometimes and in the discords with us for I'd say about 6 months.
MDGS again, by the way. I just wanted to throw that out. Starting to
creep up there.
Come back up again.
Yeah, let's see.
I've been just scalping it here and there, but I mean, I've been like super small. I'm just gonna scale up right now a little bit, maybe just a little bit.
Just be careful, brother. You got this, man. Watch 350 on MDGS.
I'm only gonna add 100 shares. It's only $300 more, but it's like, hey, if I start adding $300 more every single week, you know, eventually I'll get there.
Right. Oh yeah.
I need to get up to Kyle's league because I don't know, Kyle's trading like 8K or something, 8 to 10K.
That's like my dream, man. That's like my dream, man. He that dude's making, you know, bank and trading every day, and it kind of shows the potential of trading just based off of how Kyle has it, you know.
Yeah, I took a 10K position 3 weeks ago. I traded like a couple 10K positions, and then I even traded 2 17K positions, but the amount of damage that did to my psyche and my heart was too much.
Yeah.
So I scaled back down. Yeah.
Understandable, you know, and for a long time, like, so basically my story here is like I traded mid and high caps for years. The last year I made, it wasn't a huge game, but I made like $8,000 in mid and high caps, and I processed the withdrawal with the platform that I was using at the time. And it was just a mid cap scalping system. I would just scalp. I'd probably scalp, you know, 20, 30 times a day, and you know, and I'd make, you know, a few hundred, you know, a day, win or lose. And once I transitioned to penny stocks, it all changed, and I had to start to completely revamp my system. But I have traded that kind of high volume scalping system where I trade 30, 40, 50 times a day sometimes in mid and high caps. And that's kind of what the futures market's taken over with me now. Futures is very similar to that scalping. This type of scalping I do in futures is very similar to that.
Yep. Yeah, I saw your futures trade on. I watched the replay of your stream, and I was watching that. It was like pretty cool to see you get that comeback.
Oh,
Although
for
I was
sure.
kind of confused though. On your community post, it looked like you ended the day $200 green, but on the stream, I thought it looked like you finished like
$12.
Yeah. So I was confused. Did you end positive 200 or did you finish positive like 10 or 11 or whatever?
I finished positive $12. The graph I posted on YouTube was the gross profit, right? And so it wouldn't when you post a community post, it won't let me get the full picture in, and so I had to pick two side-by-side graphs, and that was the easiest. But I only profited $12 on the day.
Okay.
If there was no commissions, I would have been up 300 or so, or what 250.
Okay, I got you. So I was looking at whenever I saw that, I thought you were down like 600 and then finished positive like 290, and I was like, damn, dude, that's impressive.
Yeah,
that's like crazy. I mean, it's still impressive nonetheless, but
oh, for sure. I'm happy with it just from building confidence. Like that yesterday gave me so much confidence in my futures trading that I'm super excited. It's like I'm really optimistic about the futures market, just because it's like, look, I was talking about it earlier this morning, but trading like I did yesterday, I put in 43 trades, and out of those 43 trades, I was green in 37 of them. And so trading like that is past variance. Like, it's not like I just got super lucky, and 86% accuracy consistently like that is past variance. And so it gives me a lot of confidence in my own trading, just because you don't really get, it wasn't like it was one big lucky trade. It was just a bunch of trades put back to back. And so that's what makes me excited. And
that's why I like my style too. It's like the reason that you just said is why I love my style so much, because when I can do like 80, 90, 100% accuracy, like day in day out for like months on end, it just gives a lot of confidence. Whereas whenever I did like a longer term or like breakout strategies where I'd be holding longer, if I had like, even if I had like a week where I did well every single day,
you there? Hey, sorry.
If I
for me, I know
one
my
bad day, it would destroy my confidence. That what's up?
Can you guys hear him? We're lagging a little bit on my internet, I think. I don't know if it's my internet, but you broke up. Basically, the last 20 seconds, I couldn't hear anything you said, and I don't know if the stream could or not. So say that last 30 seconds again. My bad.
Oh, I was just saying that I agree that being able to trade high accuracy is very good for confidence. Back when I used to trade breakouts, my accuracy was a little bit lower, but I was making around the same amount of money. And when I converted to trading how I do now, like scalping pullbacks and flushes, I began to, even when I have poor days, maintain my confidence. Whereas in the past, if I had a bad day, it would like kill my confidence, and then I'd have to rebuild it. So it's just overall my confidence now with how I trade is way, way better.
Oh, for sure. And it's one of those things where...
Oh, that was a good scalp. Let's go on... sorry.
You shorted MDGS?
No, I played long. That's my style, is I play long on that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's literally my whole style. So what you guys just saw on MDGS, with that flush from the high of that candle, it was at 338 to the low at 315. I ended up getting in there at 316, and I sold at 318.
See, I do that exact thing sometimes too, where you get a quick drop down to like a support level, and then you buy it really quick, take a little bit of that momentum bounce, and then just get out.
Yeah, so out of the 3 pullbacks I trade, this was what I call like my pullback extreme, or my pullback intense, like intense pullback. It's kind of what I just named it. And this is my favorite trade to make, is those very, very strong, intense flushes.
Right. Hey, they can be profitable too. Yeah, QQ, I posted that. Yeah, and if anybody else wants to check out the Top Step Futures funded account program combine thing I'm using, there's the link right there. It's a funded account program. It's the cheapest one I've found, but there are some pros and cons to using it. And so it's not just going to be a conventional platform. You basically have to prove yourself as a profitable trader, and then if you do, they fund you as a proprietary trader with like an 80% profit split. And so that's basically how the futures thing works. But there's some benefits, but there's also some flaws too. So just understand both. But
I'm going to reply to a couple comments real quick.
Sure.
And Simon asked, Eric Green, how many tickets on average do you trade? So I've actually scaled down the number of trades I take by being more selective. At one point, I used to trade like 100 to 200 times a day, Nowadays, I only trade maybe 30 to 50 times a day. It depends on if I'm making a video too. Whenever I know that I'm going to be making a video over my trades, I'll intentionally take less trades so that I have less editing to do.
Right.
And then Elena asked, who are you talking to? So I'm Eric Green. I have a YouTube channel and it's in the description if you want to check me out. I've been day trading and I trade predominantly small cap stocks, playing pullbacks, and I go for $100 a day and I hit that most days. Then I can't remember. I think that there was another one that I wanted to, I can't remember. Okay, there was a lot of comments and I read them and then I forgot which ones I was going to reply to.
All right,
Those were the two I knew.
Sorry, I just scalped the futures S&P Emini. Made a little $50, I believe. Let me see what my profit is. Yeah, made $46 really quickly with one contract there. The SPY, if you're trading mid and high caps, is hammering down, guys. Is hammering down. Watch it for a low break. It might bounce a little bit prior to that, but watch it for a low break in the overall SPY here. The SPY and the general market is hammering down. Probably
and I just scrolled through my trade log and we're currently sitting at 100% accuracy for the day. Every trade has been a winner, and then we've had 2 break-even trades.
Hey, congrats. Good stuff, man. Yeah, he's got a great channel, guys. Like I said, he trades over 25K in his account. Really smart trader, high volume, high accuracy. Trades a bunch every single day. Scalping momentum with penny stocks between $1 and $10. Got a lot of great content breaking down his strategies, plans, helpful things for new traders. So yeah, check the description, guys. He's got some really good content. Hit that subscribe button as well. What's up, Hero? What's up, brother? Hero is our Hero's been here. I'm pretty sure Hero is an Indian kid, a kid in India, but he comes on the stream. He doesn't trade at all, but he's a good kid. What's up, Hero?
And I just want to give the chat some credit, by the way. You guys are absolutely killing it on likes. Over half of the people that are watching the stream have liked the stream. So I guess it's just a bit under half. My math isn't that great, I suppose. But anyway, you guys are killing it. It's pretty good.
Yes, sir. Hey, good job, guys. Appreciate the support, team. All right, I just scalped a little bit more. We are up $67 in the futures market. No losses today. We're going to keep scalping this momentum now that it's showed up here.
Right here, MDGS is looking like it may want to flush below 315. If that's the case, the current trade idea that I have is I'm going to watch for 302 as a potential entry. I would say that there's probably a 60% chance that flush happens, and if it does, I think that I would most likely try to buy in a range of like 302 to 306, but again, that's conditioned upon it flushing below 315. Because what we see is a bear flag, right? It came down to 315 in a wide range bar. It pulled back to 325, which was like resistance, and now it's approaching the low of the pull. So we have a very clean bear flag. It will flush below 315, and what we're going to try to do is buy that flush. Here's the flush right here. We're watching it. Is it going to break below? It tested 315, currently holding.
So you can see this 315
We want to see
level.
a flush here.
Yeah, this level right here is what he's targeting.
And by the way, if you guys, I would recommend nobody, unless you're paper trading, try to take this trade that I'm just mentioning if it comes to fruition. Because one thing that's really important is I'm watching the bid while I'm trying to decide where I buy in. I tentatively plan to buy in at like 302 to 305. But if the level 2, I don't really know the best way to explain it, but I can kind of just read the level 2 pretty well. And I guess that's actually my real edge. I know this morning I said it's coffee, but it's really not coffee. It's my ability to read the level 2. So we can see it did flush below 315 like we expected, but it held support at 307, which I didn't think it was going to hold 307. I thought it was going to go lower to 302. Let's see if it holds 307 here, because I do think it's going to reach 302. I did not buy off of 38, and the reason why I didn't buy off 38, even though there was support there, is because I thought there was a high chance. I estimated that it was a 75% chance that it would just break through 308, which is why I wouldn't buy the dip off there. There we go. We broke 308. Looking for my dip. Okay, I'm in at 303. And we scalped that right there. So we bought in at 303, sold 305 for a 2-cent scalp on 600 shares. And there you go. That is the best example you guys are going to get of how I live trade because I spoke the entire time through that thing.
Nice.
2 cent scalp, 303 to 305, 600 shares, $12.
I like the strategy, and I think it's a good lesson on support and resistance as well. So you guys can see he's getting in on these flushes and anticipating a bounce at major support levels. So I'm assuming he looked at the whole dollar of 3 here, waited for it to flush under there, and then bounce, taking that profit. Solid strategy. I like it.
And I want to again, like put this out there, guys. There was
I think you're
support
breaking up.
at 307, and the reason why I didn't buy at 307 is because I estimated that there was above a 75% chance that it would break below that, and the next level of support was at 302, which there was a level at 302, which is why I bought at 303 for my quick scalp. And the very important thing about the strategy is that you get out quickly, because as you saw, after I got out, it came back down to $3, and with my strategy, you want to get out quickly, and that is why my scalps are very, very small. And that I don't know, that was like literally a perfect example. And I do this on a daily basis. The issue is when I live stream, I'm a little bit less focused, but right there, I did get in the zone and just kind of forgot I was streaming for a little bit. And then, wow, that was a good trade though. Quick $12.
Hey, good work, bro. Yeah, that's a nice trade. Good explanation. I like the explanation and how you did it. Yeah, I think it's a good lesson on traders to understand these kind of momentum moves here.
So right now, if you guys, I haven't really been mentioning how I've been doing for the day, but I've taken 10 trades. 8 of them are winners, 2 of them are break even, and we're up $35.
Nice.
So we're still going to go for another $65 to hit our 100 for the day. So
nice.
Then I can get my Chipotle. That's my rule. If I get $100 for the day, then I'm allowed to get Chipotle if I want.
Yeah, so I am so far I am up about $88 in futures. I haven't lost today either. I had one greed trade at penny stocks. I made like $13, I think, in it. Like I said, $13, and then I've been scalping futures. I've traded 3 times. Alina did want my breakdown of what I'm doing specifically in futures, and so what I'm doing, I think if you're gonna scalp like this, like I am here, one of the important things to grasp is just basic technical analysis and understanding of support and resistance. I think if you're scalping like this, that is what is going to be the most significant thing, at least in the type of strategies I'm using, right? I'm also using the V-wap a huge amount of the time to identify short-term momentum and swings with regard to the intraday trend of the stock, right? So what I did here, the first trade I got into here is I saw the SPY move up. And so when I'm trading the Emini and futures, I'm essentially trading the market, the SPY itself. And so what I did was I saw the SPY move up here and look like it was trying to break and change trends. You can see, I'm going to make this graph a little bit simpler. I'm going to take the moving averages out because I'm not using the moving averages here. But I saw the SPY itself, the market, try to push above the VWAP and change trends from a downward trend. You can see it was maintaining underneath the VWAP all day, trying to switch to an upward trend. And so what we got here is that when we rejected that trend change, when we reject that trend change and we break back underneath the VWAP like this, it says, okay, and you see a big drastic move. This isn't a small move. This is a big rejection of the VWAP. That's going to show a lot of momentum. You know, long traders are going to be covering their positions. Short traders are going to be jumping in. But we don't want to just buy it here. Like, we don't want to just short it after this break. What we want to do is we want to wait for a little bit better entry for our scalping. And so what we do is we wait for a bounce. And so you can see the bounce right here that we initially shorted into on our first trade. And so we waited for a bounce and we shorted into that bounce. If we can find a $0.50, so like in this case it was the 50-cent level. It was 351.50 on the SPY, 3,000 whatever on the overall S&P. But we look for a $0.50. We got 351.50. We're waiting for it to maintain underneath that for a second. So once we see it break underneath that 351.50 level and get down to like 351.47, 48, we're going to short into that and just scalp the momentum on the downside. And that's a very similar thing that we got here. You guys remember me call out saying the SPY is probably going to break lows. That's what we got here as well. And so when we broke underneath this low right here, we shorted into the bounce. It's kind of the opposite of what Eric's doing with penny stocks, where he is buying flushes, right? We are shorting into bounces here after a low of the day break. And so the second and third trade were both shorts into this bounce. And we shorted into the bounce. waited for it to drop and took profits there. And that type of short-term momentum is what we're taking advantage of with scalping like this. But you got to have a really good understanding of technical analysis and support and resistance, as well as trend trading with the V-wap.
Real quick, looking for another flush on MDGS 292. Just throwing that out there in case anybody is also trading like I do.
Yeah, that one doesn't look bad. We'll see if it holds at 3 there. See what happens.
It should break. It feels like it wants to break.
Right. So I saw.
Also, there was a couple. I highlighted some comments I wanted to respond to, but I'm gonna wait until after this trade idea plays out, and then I'll respond to it.
Yeah, no worries. So I saw Joel posted somebody, and people said, "Man, that sucks, Joel." What did he say earlier? Does anybody know? There was something significant.
Here's our flush. Should break here. Not 100% on 292. I have to watch the story of how it gets there. So it flushed down to 295. It had a little bit of it held up there, but it's going to keep going down. We're still looking at 292 as a potential entry point, but I'm still watching the bid story to determine whether or not I actually want to execute on that. So we're back at 295, which is where it initially held. I'm not going to buy at 292 because I think it will go lower. I'm still watching though. It's holding 295 really well. Yeah, we didn't even get the opportunity at 292. And now what would happen is if a flush is below 295, it would likely just completely destroy 292. Because I don't think we would see any support at 292 anymore. I think that the next level we would see if it continues to flush down is probably around 287, 286 level.
Nice.
So I would scratch 292 at this point. I don't think 292 looks good at this anymore. And I'm gonna reply to the comments real quick, and
Sure.
I just wanted to say, wait, where did it go? It was a while ago.
Who said it?
Oh, there we go. So yes, thank you, CJ, and then.
Eric uses Thinkorswim, Joe.
Yep, Robert, yeah, thank you, and yeah, I trade to get my Chipotle. Yeah, Joe, that's one of the comments I was going to reply to, is I use Thinkorswim, and my broker is TD Ameritrade. Daniel said this guy is gold. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, ITM Trading Room had one comment for you. He said, "Don't they charge too much? That 2 cents won't make you anything." There's zero commissions.
There's zero commissions, yeah.
There's nothing.
And
yeah.
even so, let's imagine I was paying commissions. Let's say each ticket I traded, because if I were trading on, let's say Lightspeed, I think that my ticket would cost like $3 or something like that, maybe $2 or $3. If even trading $600 shares, which was a very small share size relative to my account, I still made $12. So it would have been like $10 profit instead of 12. And let's say I actually start trading large scale share size, I could have easily taken like 10,000 shares on that trade. 10,000 shares on 2 cents is would destroy the commission rate.
Right.
Live Gains said you must have confidence in your execution. Absolutely. If you do not have confidence in your execution, this style of trading is not for you. You have to be quick. You have to be confident. It's absolute confidence. And that's why, and the reason I have the absolute confidence in my trading is because I have been trading the strategy for so long. And I'm like a 20-day green streak or something like that, with every single day I trade being above an 80 or 90% accuracy, multiple 100% accuracy days. And when you have that, you definitely build a lot of confidence. Caitlin said, "Dude, I appreciate you. Thank you, my dude." Did you reply to Chandra? You interested in penny stocks? Chandra was asking what apps you use. We both use Thinkorswim, and then
Right.
Your name is John, right? I keep on wanting to say John. I don't want to say. Yes. So John
Yes, John.
uses trade ideas. It looks like I can't see
Right.
if that we call on your.
Yeah, so I use trade ideas. I use a few different things. I mostly just use trade ideas for my scanners, though. Sometimes I'll use stockmarketwatch.com to see gaps, but trade ideas is mostly what I use to find out what's kind of moving and popping off at the time.
And keeping going, Live Gain said, also take note, he has a plan before he clicks anything. Yes, that is absolutely true. I know exactly within I know within a 2 cent range where I expect the stock to go. I know that if it reaches my range, I'm willing to buy depending on the level 2 story. And that is technically my edge. I always say it's coffee It's not really coffee. My edge is kind of just my ability to read the level 2. I'm very, very good at reading the level 2 to determine where price is going to go in the next 10 seconds. So, and that's something that you just learn through experience, honestly. I haven't been able to find a great way to teach it.
Yeah, see,
And
I
this is
love
one of the comments I really wanted to respond to.
Sure.
Sean said he could have got at least 5 more cents per share there. And
was
this
gonna
is like
reply
a
to that one
sentiment
too.
that I very strongly, very, very strongly disagree with. And
sure.
the reason why is so I bought in there at 302 and I sold at 306. The thing is, after it went up to 306, I think it ended up going up like to I bought in 302, sold 304 rather. I think it ended up going up to like 305 or 306. And then it came below my entry down to 3, right? It could have kept flushing. We didn't know that it was going to keep bouncing more. So with my strategy, the reason why I'm able to keep this 100% win rate is because I don't want to say I know, because obviously, you know, you can always be surprised, but like I have a 99.9% faith in my trade that I am going to make money on it. And if I had to put a percentage on my confidence that I could have made 5 cents or something there, my confidence would have been far less. So for me, I'm happy to just take a small slice of the pie. I'm not going to be greedy, because for me, making money is way more important than the risk of losing money. And there's actually like studies that people have done where they'll flip a penny and they went up to random participants, and they would say, if I flip this coin, I get $10 if I win, and if you lose, or if you win, then you get $10. And then they kept on increasing the the risk to reward for people. So if you win, you get $20. If you lose $10. And they kept on increasing it. And even whenever it got up to like a $50 for $10, so a 5-to-1 ratio, people still wouldn't take the deal, because people hate losing money more than they like gaining money.
Yeah, the common saying in trading is panic is a stronger emotion than hope is, you know? Or maybe that's not a good reference
well, it's like
to it.
Greed, like the fear of losing money is stronger than my greed to make money.
Sure, 100%. And I even said, like, this is... I replied to that same comment by Sean just now, and I think you and I agree in that way, because I get that comment all the time. Like, hey, bro, you could have held it a little bit longer and got more gains, like, you know, so forth and so on. It's a crazy way to look at things, though, because the reality is that you'll always see more in hindsight. You're always going to see a little bit more that you could have gotten in hindsight. That's inevitable. But the reality is that the reason I take profit fast, and I'm pretty sure the reason you take profit fast, is because it works. And the reason you take that profit is so you can have that high accuracy rate. We're not looking for crazy good risk reward here. That's not what we're looking at. What we're looking for is good accuracy. And if we have bad risk reward, and if we leave some profit on the table there, that's okay, because our accuracy rate compensates for it. But if we start to hold on to these trades longer, and we start to try to get a bigger profit target, our accuracy will 100% drop. It'll 100% drop. And so it's unreasonable to say, hey, you should have held that longer. Yeah, sure, in hindsight I should have, but in the end, that's not my system. And I don't know if I'm pretty sure that's probably not your
my
system
system
either.
And it works how, like, if something's working, don't try to change it, you know?
Don't change a good thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how you got to look at it. And I think it boils down to, people need to understand, like, I'm pretty sure Eric's scalping. I know I'm scalping as well. If this thing rips up and pushes up, that's great. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a more reliable gain per trade, right? And a more reliable gain is going to be smaller, but our accuracy rate is going to reflect that. And that's okay, because if it works, it works. You can't really knock it for it. And I just get those comments all the time.
Colby said, is there a delay on Eric speaking? I was watching the stock and listening to Eric, and it seemed like it was slightly off on time. Yeah. And I think it's because YouTube just has a delay in itself. I think it has like a 20-second delay.
No,
so what I'm saying won't actually sync up with what you're seeing on the charts. But
so it's trade ideas. So trade ideas makes us, anybody that streams trade ideas, like for me streaming these scanners, I have to have a delay. It's not a huge delay. It's like 30 seconds or something like that. But I do have to have a delay on this stream. And anybody that streams trade ideas has to, you know.
Even without it, though, even on my stream, when I was doing it yesterday, there's still just a natural delay by YouTube.
Right. It's the latency settings, really, I think.
Yeah. Well explained, bro. Thank you, my dude. Chipotle. Yeah, that's why I trade. I do it for the Chipotle. Eric, how do you identify the 3-2 support? Let me go back and remember that trade. I don't remember. I think I said my support wasn't at 320. I think I said it was at there was support at 307, which I said had a 75% chance of breaking, and then there was support at 302 to 305, which is the range I was going to buy in. I don't remember saying 320 support because the flag that we were watching was at 315. Maybe that's what you were talking about. I mentioned that there was I remember. So what I said is that there was a bear flag with the breakdown level at 315, and that's because it was the low of the wide range candle on the 1 minute. And then I said that there was support at 325. And let me see where I have it drawn. So if you look at the 5-minute chart on MDGS and look at pre-market, there was a wick up at 325, and that is the level of resistance, and it was resistance that I was talking about. Like the flag came up and tested 325, and it came below to complete the bear flag.
Right. Yeah, I can kind of see it. It's let me see if I can draw it. It might be a little.
I can look at your stream too to make sure we're looking at the. Right now, your stream's still looking at MTC, but.
Yeah, I think I got what you were using here. Let me see if I can.
Prevision said, "Where is Eric located? I am going to school in St. Louis, which is in Missouri, and then I live in Illinois." Are you looking at? Is that the 5-minute?
Oh no, this is just the 1 minute.
If you look at the, well, I guess you could also see it on the 2 minute or on the 1 minute, but it was in the pre-market. There was a level at 325.
Let me see. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right here. Yeah, I'm not much of a flag trader. Never really have been. Mitch was.
Oh yeah, I don't trade the
flags
flag
a ton.
itself, but like you can use these patterns to know where there will be levels for breakdowns or breakouts. So, and right there, I knew that there was a, I knew that there was going to be a breakdown. It was it wasn't the pattern in itself either. So another thing, like even if you don't trade my strategy, let's say you trade like Ross and you breakouts, the more you trade a pattern, the more you know. The more successful you'll be at knowing if the pattern will actually come to fruition, because not every flag you see will end up breaking out. But if you trade like exclusively breakouts, you're gonna get really, really good at knowing when a breakout is actually going to occur. Right. And that's why I don't actually trade the flag itself, but I've traded flags before, and it's part of my history. There was a time where I traded breakouts a lot. Right. And that's why I have that in my arsenal of tools I can use.
Yeah, for sure. And I think when you first get started in trading, it's really easy to, as new traders, I see a lot of people try to just say, I'm a long trader or I'm a short trader. The reality is that being a long trader is going to teach you how to be a better short trader. And being a short trader is going to teach you how to be a better long trader and identify that momentum. And so don't limit yourself. I mean, I know most new traders can't short regardless, but when you learn to short, it helps you identify momentum on the upside so you can avoid squeezes and stuff like that. And so I think, I think you learn both ways, even if you don't realize it,
And David Song said, beginner trading, are you uploading this live stream? I can't focus on your live stream today because work is a bit busy, but I would love to go watch it again later.
Right. Yeah, I think I replied to that one. Yeah, I said, all our streams are posted to the channel after the stream. So all of our streams are always, the replay is going to be available about 30, 40 minutes after the stream closes down.
I'm trying to do my best to catch up to chat so I can't do what Eric is doing because my commissions are $10 to buy and sell. Yeah, if your commissions are $10 to buy and sell and you're not able to trade like $10,000 positions, definitely do not do what I'm doing because commissions will eat you alive.
Right. For sure.
Mitchell Swag said, I have a question for Eric. Do you keep the same 3 to 5 cent range for stop loss? So for me, if my idea is wrong, I almost always get out immediately, like as fast as possible. But oftentimes that even if I get out as fast as possible, I'll be losing pretty big. And the reason why is because I'm buying a flush. And if I'm wrong about where the flush ends, I could be in for some pain. But gratefully, I am right, above 80, 90% of the time, even today, 100% of the time. So I don't have to deal with that too often.
Yeah, I know you're good. I was in futures. I just bought. I was trying to short, and for some reason, I clicked buy instead. So that was my first loss of the day. I rebounded a little bit, but I just lost $50 because I accidentally took a long trade when I wanted to short the stock, which was just a dumb mistake on my end, really.
Oh, I see you. I scrolled down more in chat, and now I see that you responded, David.
Oh, yeah, no
That's
worries.
why I didn't realize. I didn't know you responded in chat.
Oh, no worries.
Flimbo Quest said, do you use limit orders or market to enter? I use exclusively limit orders. I join the bid to enter a position, and then I join the ask to exit a position.
Yeah, that's basically what I do. I do when I exit. Sometimes I'll use a market order to get out because I'm less strict with my exit orders. I just want to make sure it gets filled immediately, and I'm not just sitting there in limbo. And so,
if my limit order to join the ask doesn't get filled, then I will also use a market order sometimes, depending on how urgent it is that I get out.
Exactly. With scalping, I think market orders. It depends, but I think especially for exits, market orders are okay.
I would caution to use market orders all the time, especially if you're doing what I'm doing, because very often that can result in you either having like a break-even trade or even a loss.
Right.
I would only use market orders, at least for what I'm doing, if it's like very urgent, and if you don't sell right now, it's gonna flush on you and you're gonna be super, super red. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've gotten like a lot of bad experiences with market orders.
Yeah, market orders. People don't understand. Like, and I'll be one of those people that'll use them sometimes, but people also have to understand the dangers that come with market orders, because the difference, if you don't know the difference between a market and a limit order, guys, a limit order has to get you filled at that specific price or better. A market order is supposed to get you filled at the best possible price, but immediately. But there's no ceiling for it. And so you could potentially get filled way off of your price just by weird movement. And so for that reason, you're not as protected with a market order. And, limit orders are always going to be safer, which is why Eric does the same thing. Like, if you want to get filled immediately with a limit order, bid and ask, So I did scalp one more trade here. So I'm back up to $52 total in the day on the futures combine account. And we'll see what else we get. There's a big flush in the SPY.
I just want to apologize to Mr. Swag. I wasn't like keeping up with chat because we were talking about other things, but he messaged that question a lot, and it took me a long time to respond. So sorry about that, my guy. I think I'm almost caught up. I don't have an opinion on Apple, but Diego is asking, what do you guys think about Apple? So if you have an opinion, I don't really have one,
Apple?
but maybe.
Yeah, I mean, Apple, the only thing I really know is that I'm going to follow this one long term. You know what I mean? That's it. That's all I really know. Alright, I'm scalping. Ooh, I just nailed another scalp. Apple is one of those stocks where I don't trade it consistently every day. I do trade it with mid and high caps sometimes, but it's not something that, it's not a daily trader for me. I did just make a little bit of money. You can see I'm up 120 bucks in futures, so I did bank that money, but yeah, Apple's not really one of those stocks that I follow consistently, I don't think. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Chris. Thank you, brother. Welcome in. Appreciate the sub. Yeah, y'all be like Chris, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate Eric for pumping the likes up today. You guys remember to hit that like button if you can. Let's try to hit 200.
Wait, what are we at real quick? 1 second. Let me take a look at this. Let me see what's up.
We are at.
Let me see what we're doing. That is not.
15.
Come on, guys. Earlier we were at 150. It's been like, I don't know, like 40 minutes and only 35. There are 280 people watching. We can get at least 15 more to make this a round number. Because think about how much better it would be, like just visually appealing, it would be if it was 200 to 10. Because right now,
OCD.
10 weirdos disliked this video or the stream.
Oh, for sure.
But that's okay, because if we make it 200 to 10, then it will look really clean. So let's make it clean.
Hey, we need 11 more likes. Just do it for my OCD, guys. Just hit that like button. Let's get a nice little 200 here.
Oh my god, one of the people who disliked it didn't like being called weirdos, so they changed it to a like.
Yeah, you see that? A lot of times it's accidental. It's like they accidentally click dislike when they're trying to like it.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Really, the person disliking it is one guy, because I can tell it's one guy because After being a content creator, you start to notice the dislike schedule. Like this weekend, I posted a video a little bit.
Same.
Right, I posted the video a little bit later than I usually do, and it had no dislikes in the beginning, right? And so you know it's just one guy that just has zero life, and for whatever reason, he's just super insecure that I have this channel. And so he's like, he's on his job, man. I kind of respect his perseverance here because he keeps doing it, man, you know?
I don't know if you're familiar with Squirrel Trading, but that guy has a lot of dedicated haters. He has like a whole squad. I feel like they have like the club.
Oh, for sure. Well, people just hate, man. People get weird, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People, yeah, I always try to tell people, like, if you...
Holy, 1 sec, we hit 212, guys. We need 12 people to unlike the video. So we're at 2... No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, bring OCD. We need it. But no, people get weird, and I always try to tell people, like, look, I might dislike something, and if I dislike something, I just don't watch it. You know what I mean? I just don't watch it. I go about my day. You know what I mean? I don't. For me to take the time to like go to somebody's stream and like dislike it or like criticize or hate, you know, for some reason, whatever we're doing is making them upset. You know?
Right. And I mean, if they're disliking it for a reason and actually give feedback, that's actually dope too. Like if they like leave a comment explaining why, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's Mitch M. Is that the Mitch you're talking about, or is that
No,
different
that's a
Mitch?
different Mitch, I think.
Gotcha.
Who's Trey?
Trey's Squirrel Trading.
Oh, okay. John Lineage says prelim results encouraging for lung cancer trial. What's the symbol, Daily? Yeah, begging for likes.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I will shamelessly beg for likes and subscribers. So if that is a no-no, then my channel probably isn't fit, because every video I'm like, guys, please, can we get this video to 100 likes, or please, can I get some subscribers? So I beg all the time.
Oh,
Definitely,
for sure.
Definitely not for you then. My content.
Yeah.
I beg hard. I
mean,
am the hardest of the beggars.
Yeah, right. Hey, be proud of it, bro. Listen. You and me give people a service here. Like, everything we do here is free. I'm not selling a course, and I'm not saying selling a course is bad. I'm not selling anything. Like, I'm giving everything to everybody for free, and I'm documented profitable. So I'm documented profitable. Like, I stream every day live. I've streamed every day live for years, and without question, I can't fake it if I wanted to. And so, if I'm giving everything to everybody for free, you ungrateful degenerates can hit that like button. Team, you know you want to. Everybody, with all that said, hit the like button now. Do it now. You know? Yeah, Mitch is supposed to come on the stream, Diego, sometime this week, bro. But yeah, I had to put my man, who was it? ES in timeout. You'll get 300 likes easily. Hey, we probably can. Y'all hit that like button, team. Hey, we're not doing bad. We've this is my trading day today with futures. If you guys want to see my futures trading day,
Appreciate you, Mitch.
I'm up 240 so far. Up 120 on the day today. There we go. Look at that. People can say I don't know what I'm talking about in futures. Look at that. I'm running at 83% accuracy today in futures. I have had, let me see. I'm trying to get the text to go away. There we go. All right. So yeah, this is my futures trading team. I am 83.33% accurate today in futures. I've only had one loss. A, I appreciate the sub. L, thank you. I appreciate the love. Thank you very much. But yeah, this is my P&L today. You know, that's it. So yeah, so we have had, this is my stats for the trades today too. Gross P&L, $75 today. Total P&L, 120. Largest winning trade, 50. Average hold time for a winning trade is 9 seconds. $87 in losses. Total P&L, $120 today. And so we are very accurate. And like I said, my risk reward's not great. But what is great is my accuracy rate. I'm running at almost 85%. Only losing in 16% of my trades. And so even if, like Eric was saying earlier, even if my risk reward's not incredible, it doesn't matter. Because the accuracy rate more than compensates for that. But yeah, thank you guys for all the subs, included David, E, Chris. Thank you guys. Welcome. Why do you like level 2? Honestly, that's a good question for Eric, because I'm not much of a level 2 trader. The only time I use the level 2 is to see, as I've progressed as a trader, the only time I really ever use it is I start to see momentum coming in. And so you'll start to notice, one step up in price, 1 cent up in price, 1 cent up in price. And so you'll start to notice momentum coming in on the level 2, but I don't use it enough to really teach. I'm not much of a level 2 trader.
This is my answer to why I like the level 2, and it's going to be super unsatisfactory, okay? That's all I'm going to say.
That's cool.
Is, for whatever reason, I am a level 2 wizard, and when I look at the level 2, I'm able to read the movement of the stock very, very well. I have taught over 200 people on Discord, and to this day, I still cannot explain or teach how I use the level 2. Like, every other aspect of my trading, I'm able to explain. But when it comes to the level 2, it's something that I just learned to do through practicing every single day. It's something that it's like, just it happened. I don't know when it happened, but it just happened, and now I'm a level 2 wizard.
I kind of can feel that too, because
Yeah.
I watch the level 2, but I don't understand what I can see in it. Like I said, it's very difficult to explain, like the level 2. Like, it's very difficult to explain. I think when you watch something for a significant amount of time, you're conditioned to begin to understand it. And so very similar to how programmers, when they're programming, they can kind of just program something without really thinking about what they're doing. Similar thing with level 2, right? Where it's like you see what's going on, you can identify momentum is what I can usually see. Like, I can see, usually, if I can explain it the best, and this is coming from somebody that's not much of a level 2 trader, is that you can see the price starting to become closer and closer together and closer together and start to move up, and you'll see a wall that's built up and then cracks, right? Like, that's the best way I can describe it, but it's a little bit different than that, and it's hard to explain.
2 things. Can I be a mod in your chat?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
yeah, I got you. Say no more.
And then the other thing was, Simon asked, how many shares do I trade to make $100 per day? I don't, trade a set share size. I trade by amount of capital. And for last week, I hit $100 per day, 4 out of 5 days, and I was trading $1,000 to $2,000 of capital.
Nice. So you're a mod now, Eric. You should be at least.
Woo. Yep, I am.
Yeah,
So cool.
there you
Yeah, and so Mitch said, Eric, are you watching the level 2 New York Stock Exchange or the entire book? So I watched the entire book, and actually I do think I can elaborate a little bit more into how I use the level 2, because what I'm looking at when I'm looking at the level 2, specifically for my buying flushes, because when I'm using the level 2 is when I'm trying to buy a flush, okay? And I'm not paying attention that much to the bid size. I will check occasionally the bid size, but what I'm staring at is the numbers that are showing up on the bid, right? And I'm just staring. So like right now on MDGS, it's trading at 304, and I'm just watching it really, really hard. And I guess one thing I can see sometimes is it might go from like 304 to 297, right? Like it will skip.
Right.
It will skip like 6 or 7 cents, right? Like without there being anything in between. So that's an extreme move. And I guess this is probably the best way to put it into something that isn't just experience. Is let's say it's trading at 304 and I'm interested in buying the stock at 297 because of one of the things I look for, right? So if I see it go from 304 down to 303 to 302, and then it just skips from 302 to like 297, which is where I wanted to enter, and that's like a level that I like wanted to buy at, then at that point I would buy. So I guess that's one of the ways I can explain what I'm looking for at the level 2, is I'm trying to just see. I stare at the bid. Yeah, I don't know if I think generally I do a pretty good job of explaining my trades, but one thing I've always struggled with is explaining the level 2, and I haven't got any better, unfortunately. I hope someday I can figure out exactly how to teach what I do with the level 2, but
right, it's hard to explain, man. And I do want to say this to Connor in the chat. Connor, you're now banned, bro. Sorry, we got a hater in the chat.
Wait, what did he say?
He said, there's a few things he said. He said, just like every other guru, is what he said. Or he said, he cursed us out. Like
Wait,
I said,
are you
it's
the
probably,
guru or am I the guru? Because I'm flattered.
I don't know. Honestly, if I'm a guru, I'm giving everything to everybody for free. So is Eric over here. So it's like, I don't understand. Most of the time, my guess, and same thing with that ES guy, is that these are people that either failed to make their own channel, and so now they're upset, or they've just lost a bunch of money, and they've spent thousands and thousands of dollars, and instead of being mature and being able to be objective and introspective, they just kind of randomly spew hate. You know, it is what it is, you know. But he's banned now, so it's okay. But yeah, like I said, we give everything to everybody for free, team here. Like, everything's free. Like, it's not like we're charging. It's not like I'm like, hey guys, buy my $1,000 or buy my $5,000 trading course called Buy the Dip. You know, like that's not what we're doing. And I'm not against courses, because if you know what you're doing, you know what you're doing. But like, that's not what we do here. You know, he said we're like every other guru. Everything we do here is free. Same thing on your channel, Eric. Everything you do is free, bro. I mean, even if you do one-on-one sessions, I mean, you know what I mean?
And right now, I've actually done all my one-on-one sessions free. Like, I've done over 200 one-on-one sessions, and all of them are free. But I don't do one-on-one sessions anymore unless the person is helping me out. Like, one person that's a really cool guy on Discord. His name is Mingos, Mingos, and he's actually the guy who helps me. He's the one who made my YouTube banner. He makes my thumbnails and stuff. And we'll talk about trading.
You gotta hook me up with him. You know, he's got the dopest thumbnails I've ever seen.
Yeah,
man. You know?
He helps me out a lot. He made my new profile picture too. My old profile picture was scuffed, and then he's like, "Hey, dude, that's gotta change," and he helped me out.
Yeah, he also. Sorry, I know I shouldn't have engaged the hater, but he just said some weird stuff. He said Eric was addicted to pain pills based off of the sound of his voice.
Oh, you know? I saw him earlier say, "You know by the sound of his voice," but I didn't see the part where he said, "I'm addicted to painkillers."
Yeah, what? What are you talking
Look, dude,
about,
the
bro?
only thing I'm addicted to is caffeine.
Right.
That's my
100%.
addiction.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'll say this though: if any of us were addicted to pain pills, how are we waking up every morning at like 6 and 7 a.m.? You know what I mean? Like, that's not what pain pill addicts do here. Like, they don't get up early. Pain pill addicts, I'm pretty sure, just sleep all day. I don't know. But, like, in the end, come on now, man. Like, I wake up, if he was talking about me, I get up and stream every day at like 7 a.m. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. We got a lot of people complaining that Carol
I just want to say, by the way,
up.
you guys in chat have all been really fun to interact with. I've had a great time on the stream, so.
Yeah, it's been fun, man. And I love my job here, bro. I love my job, man. And like I said, Eric's been super helpful. Eric helped me out with that Thinkorswim bug. And so y'all go check out the man's channel. Our goal is to help him, you know, get big too, you know. Hello, we do get the visit from your wife every once in a while. That alone is worth the like. Other people don't bring their wives up to the stream. Yeah, Carol's trying to learn trading too, so she's getting better. You know, plus she's getting better, but she's actually starting to like trading, which is like my dream. You know, I got my wife
Trading
Carol
is
comes on stream.
honestly really cool. I think that most people would probably like it unless they're just like unless they get like overly stressed from it. But if you can deal with like, I don't know, I don't feel that stressed anymore when I trade unless I'm trading large size, like but it's trading is so super fun. It's like the only thing that I feel like real passion for. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. I'll say PST Trades is run by little kids. Vincent.
I've never heard of that. PST.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna say their name, but they're run by little kids. You know what I mean? Like little kids that just pump up stocks. I just avoid them. Yeah, this is Thinkorswim.
You can DM me after.
Yeah.
Because I wanna.
Yeah.
I know a lot of trading channels, but never heard of them.
Yeah. We're watching the SPY here too. I'm up on the day, and like I said, this is my trading so far in the combine. You know, not a bad day. Pretty solid accuracy day in these futures. I am going to be dropping a video today about these strategies a little bit more in depth. I kind of gave you guys a little bit of a preview with you know, the basic strategies that I went over. But you know, we're going to drop a little bit more in depth video. Hey, I appreciate that, Christian. Thank you, brother. That Eric. So check it out. It's in Daniel. His YouTube link is in the description, bro. Yeah, no worries, Vincent. Yeah, brother. Like I said, man. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Gabby. Y'all be like Gabby. Hit the subscribe button. Everybody do it now. I appreciate the love, guys. Let's try to get 300 likes today. I think that would probably be a record for live streams if we did get 300 likes. It's probably going to be close to like...
Hey, with Eric. There you go. Look,
yeah.
Every single time I come on stream, we're gonna set a new best.
Right, yes, sir. Hey, come on stream as
That's how
much
it
as you
goes.
want, bro. Come on stream once a week. You know, I like guests. You know.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna be
Uh.
streaming every Monday, and then I guess I can join you on Tuesdays.
Yeah, for sure. My wife hates.
MDGS, someone in Joel is calling out MDGS in chat. I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, my wife hated. Somebody said my wife hates trading.
Yeah, I saw
my
that
wife
comment.
hated it too. Until it started to make money. You know, until everything started to make money. And I'll tell you this: having a profitable YouTube channel helps. You know, like
yeah,
not
for
to.
sure.
Yeah, I'm not trying to like brag or anything. I'm just saying like with my wife, that is like, look, like if I can trade and make $500 and you know what I mean a month, and then make money on YouTube as well, it's a lot easier to accept. You know what I mean? But I think in the beginning, a lot of people, including like my parents, like my wife, just think it's gambling. And it is gambling. It depends on your definition of gambling. But I would bet it, I would label it more so as betting on favorable probabilities. You know what I mean? Because in the end, are you risking your money with an unknown outcome? Sure. But do you have favorable probabilities that you can, you know, exploit? Yes. You know, that's what trading is betting on favorable probabilities. And you know, in the end, like I said, you can look at my futures trading. I've been trading futures for 3 days now. I've lost 5 times out of 50. You know, basically just rounding up there, but 5 out of 50 is the only losses I've had. And so at a certain point, that's beyond variance, and you have to understand that there are favorable probabilities that you can profit from in trading. You just got to do it.
Ooh, there's the breakout on MDGS above V-wap. Testing the resistance at 325. It failed. Let's see what it does. Expecting a micro pullback here. Will we see a flush or a micro pullback and then a retest? Seems like it is just micro pullback, and then it might retest 325. We're getting a retest of 325 in just a minute. There's a retest. Well, almost retesting it. It touched 324. It touched 325.
Yep.
Testing.
I think 25
It doesn't look like it wants to. It might need to allow buyers to reload before we get a break of that.
Only those on Robinhood gamble. Yeah. Robinhood is like, you know.
And real quick, I want to be careful, guys. If you're playing long here, what we could see is a like bull trap where it flushes below VWAP. So, because there were going to be people buying up at 324, 325 looking for a breakout, and those people are going to get squeezed. So don't just exercise caution here. You know, you don't want to be caught in a flush.
For sure.
The gold old bull trap or long squeeze, kind of the same thing.
Right. Yeah, and you can see one strategy that I like to use a lot is like the little 1 minute pullback right before support or resistance break or right after one. And so you can kind of see that with MDGS right there, the 1 minute pullback at 320. It's starting to push
325.
up. Yep. But when they are like this, sometimes they fail for sure.
There we got a break.
Yeah, there it goes. Yeah.
Wow. Very strong move. I didn't get in. That's a over 10-cent move though.
Yeah, so
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Holy crap.
yeah, look at the 1 minute pullback, bro. I'm telling you, that little 1 minute consolidation candles are super profitable.
Well, the reason I thought about buying it, but the reason why I didn't is because it could have easily trapped the people that bought in at like the 320s.
For sure.
And if it kept going down, those people would have to sell, and it would have created a flush and could have gone below the 90 MA on even the 1 minute chart. And I didn't want to risk.
Here it goes.
Wow.
There it goes. Yeah, I was about to say, I think it's going to pop off here. And let's watch it at
dude.
367 pre-market high
It
now.
touched the pre-market high, dude. Holy crap. That's ridiculous. That's a big move. Like
For sure.
325
move.
to 370, man.
Yeah.
45 cents, right? I can't never tell from my math. Jeez.
USEG. Let me see.
Wow. It might just go into a halt, dude.
Yeah, I think it probably will. I think, let's see, look at the level 2.
I don't know what the halt level is because TOS sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, usually, this is a huge move now.
Wow, that was crazy. That was actually insane. I'm a bit disappointed that I watched it but didn't get to trade it, but when I see things like this, I don't have a lot of regret that I didn't get in.
Right.
Because you know, you don't get to capitalize on every move. But this was a beautiful one. That's all.
For sure. In the end, you're never going to be able to catch everything, and you know, if you're green on the day, you're doing better. You know, let's look for a pullback to the pre-market high now. 367s is what I would look for.
Oh, I'm not sure. I would be like scared.
Extended.
I mean, it could hold it, but for me personally, I just think about how much risk there is.
Oh, for sure.
Because it could easily close all the way down to 3.5 or lower, and it is holding the pre-market high, but it could very easily break through. And I just could think in terms of what I'm risking.
Oh, for
And
sure.
if I bought in 600 shares at the pre-market high at 67, and then it comes down to 50, that's 17 cents on 600 shares. And that
It's
would
a
actually
huge
cover my
range.
company. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been a good trade. It would have been a good trade in this instance. Like knowing afterwards, I would have made like 10 cents, so $60. But I'm too cautious. I'm a very cautious
sure.
trader.
And that's smart. That's the way you need to be sometimes. And I think one of the things that, so to put my trading in the last 2 weeks into perspective, most of the time I'm trading stocks that are below the V-wap. I'm trading reversals that open up noticeably below the V-wap, pull the crossover in a red to green move. And that happens once or twice a day, and I can make my money and be done with the day. But last week I started to try to trade some of these momentum breakouts like you see from, you know, the other big channels. And so I started to buy stocks that were above the VWAP and that were extended like it is now. And I had some of the worst results that I've had in the last month. And so as soon as I stopped trading these big extended moves like this, I started to do much better. I went right back to business as usual, and I've been able to end green every week this week. But it's one of those things where you got to avoid this extension, and I think that it's really tempting to just buy into these moves, even for me. But I think if you start to look at it from an extension point of view, and you understand, like, man, this thing is up huge.
Just look at the 5-minute chart.
Right.
Look at the 5-minute chart. Yeah.
It's up 25% in the last, minute or two. And so with that, sure, could it run and rip up? Of course it could. What's the risk on the downside, though? And I think that is significant.
Yeah, and if you look at the 5-minute chart, it feels really weird to buy it.
Right.
It looks very, very weird.
For sure. Hey guys, we need 65 likes to break the 300 like level. Let's do it. Hit that like button, guys. You know you want to. Everybody's doing it. Word is, if you hit the like button, you are the coolest kid around, and everybody loves you. Hit the like button. Do it now. Let me beg for likes real quick one more time. Also, guys, just to sell out a little bit with some advertisements here. If you guys are interested in checking out the futures trading combine program I'm using, the way it works is it's a subscription base. It's really the cheapest funded account program I've seen. It's if you use my 20% off link, it's going to be like $130 or something like that. With that, basically, they're going to make you prove that you're profitable. And so there's certain reward targets. The base one, I think you got to make $2,000, and they give you $50K. And it's a demo account, but they give you $50K in a demo account. And there are certain rules, like a maximum sizing and so forth and so on. But if you can make that $2,000 in profit while following the rest of their rules, they fund you that $50K. They fund you that money. And so you're actually able to trade real futures with $50K with a 80% profit split, and you get to keep 100% of your first withdrawal. And so considering the fact that it's less than $200, it really gives you the opportunity to get funded as a proprietary day trader. I think the benefits speak for themselves. Is it perfect? No, there are some flaws. You do have to prove yourself as a trader, and if you're a new trader, it can certainly be difficult, and so you do want to understand that moving forward. But if you're a good trader, I think it makes a lot of sense. I have not had a losing day yet, and it should be a fun time for me to get funded. But if you want to check it out, help support the channel, here's the link for that. Like I said, you can get 20% off. Yeah, if you have any affiliate links that you want to post, Eric, go ahead, bro.
I don't have any affiliate links. I'm too new to YouTube.
Yeah, no worries.
I mean, I literally, if you guys aren't familiar with my channel, which I imagine many of you probably aren't, I started doing a couple videos a couple months back, and it was mainly because I got to the point where I wasn't able to keep doing one-on-one sessions because there was too much demand, and the only supply is myself, which I don't have. I have 24 hours in a day. So I created the YouTube channel, and I just started kind of posting content that I thought would be helpful for people. And then I realized that I don't like YouTube because I don't like editing videos.
Oh,
So I quit YouTube. And then, like literally just last week, I started doing YouTube again because it just kind of, I felt like I wanted to upload. And I guess when I want to do something, I just go do it. So I started uploading again. And for whatever reason, my channel kind of blew up after quitting for 2 months, which was definitely unexpected. So if any of you guys are part of like the people that have been supporting me, thank you guys so much, because I never expected that to happen, especially as quickly as it did.
Yeah, hey, y'all go support the man. Hey, he's got a great YouTube channel, a lot of great content, and the link is in the description.
And we're
really
gonna be
good,
uploading
valuable YouTube
tomorrow.
channel.
Or wait, today's Tuesday, right?
Yep.
Oh well, the goal is to upload it again today, but honestly, dude, editing videos is so difficult for me. The first thing I'm gonna do, like whenever I start like pulling more views, is just hire someone to edit videos for me, because editing videos for me is just so time consuming, and I don't like spending so much time editing videos. And I'm not even like that good at editing either, so it's like I'm spending hours upon hours, and the results are like you can tell that I'm a beginner editor. Let's just throw that out there.
I'm not even super skilled at editing, but people that don't edit or have never edited before, they don't understand. Like,
dude, YouTube is a lot of effort, and I'm doing everything right now for no pay. So that also hurts like even more, because eventually there will be ads shown on my videos, so at least I'll get compensated for my time. But right now, I can spend 5 or 6 hours to make a video.
Yeah.
And there's just like the only kind of support that I get is like I get to see the numbers go up, which is pretty cool. But and and the nice comments too. Like this live stream is way cooler too, because I get to actually interact with people.
Right. Yeah. People don't understand. Like I get critical comments that are just like, "Hey, this video looks sloppy," and it's like, "Oh, really, bro? That video took me 8 hours. You know, that video took me 7 hours, 6 hours to do." People don't understand how much time editing takes, how meticulous it is.
So much time.
It takes
so much time.
To give you a little bit of optimism, though, it does get easier. Like, it does get a little bit easier. Like, you'll get a system down. Like, I have a system. Like, if you watch my videos, they're all very similar system of, like, what I do and how I do it. And so you just got to develop a system, and it'll get easier as time goes on. Now I can do a video in 2-3 hours. You know, it's still 3 hours of time, but, you know, it's worth it now.
Daniel, no worries. I'll just type it out to you, buddy. You couldn't find the link in the description. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's just YouTube.com.
Oh yeah, it was the very first link. It's the very first link, yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's just youtube.com/Eric Green.
So right now, I might actually look to buy MTGS off of the like 330-ish level if we see it like flush down there. Because right now it's holding around the 342-ish level. So if we see a flush from 342 down to 335, 330, I would be interested in buying that.
Yeah. Y'all also go check out Trader Mike's Discord. I posted that link here. He's been really supportive of our channel too. And I put the link in the Discord there as well.
Diego, I use Adobe Premiere Pro.
Yeah, that's what I use. I use a mix of, it depends on what I do. I use Adobe Premiere, but I also use Filmora Wondershare. It really depends on what type of video it is. If it's like a super edited video, then I'm going to use Premiere Pro. But if it's just a basic video where I can get my regular stuff in, I just use Wondershare Filmora. But the better one is definitely Premiere Pro.
Yo guys, don't want to like shill too hard here, but I'm 23 subs from hitting 1,100, and there are currently
230 people here.
225 people watching. So you know, that's like about 10% of you guys. 10%. Go and subscribe.
Yeah,
you know?
Take the time, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Do it now. I'll consider it a favor. You know, do it now. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Go hit that button. Great. Honestly, it's great content. It really is great content. Valuable content from somebody that trades a big account or an over 25K account and that actually knows what he's doing. It is consistently profitable. So if you guys know that's valuable, go subscribe.
Although today we're in the small leagues, though. I've only made $34 today. But to be fair, I've spent probably 90% of my time reading chat and 10% of my time trading. So that definitely has impacted the profits a little bit. Oh no, live games, do not, please. I appreciate the sentiment, but don't subscribe on 2 accounts, please.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, like, I want it to keep the like engagement going, and like keep like people that are going to, like, if people don't plan on watching my videos, don't actually subscribe. But But like if you guys are looking for like more, oh no, live gains, unsubscribe
Oh, no.
for the 2 of the accounts. Yeah, so like I like to have like people that are actually going to enjoy the videos and stuff,
Right.
and like if you're subscribing on multiple accounts, it's no different than just botting an account.
Right. Yeah. People do it, I think, as a supportive
Yeah, I guess
message,
it's a nice
but-
sentiment.
Right, but in the end, like I always try to tell people, like the engagement is what's important, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like if the engagement is worse, YouTube's gonna, you know, and so
Won't suggest your content,
yeah.
and that's where like growth really happens. Is
Somebody asked, "What is my P&L on Top Trader? Did you hit 2,000 yet?" No, this is only my 3rd day in, and so I'm taking it slow and being very cautious. I am up 240 in my Top Step account. Here's the
240. That's dope. 3
yeah,
days.
in 3 days. And the big thing to understand about this, like I had a few people that are like, "Oh, you're not even funded yet," and it's like, dude, this is my 3rd day. But it's not only my 3rd day on the Top Step program; it is my 3rd day in futures completely. Like this is my 3rd day ever trading futures. I've never traded futures before, and so it's a brand new market. I'm not used to contracts. I'm not used to any of this stuff. And so to get out, you know, this is my trading today in the combine. 87.5% accuracy, almost 90%.
That's solid.
90, so
By the way,
out of,
I had my first losing trade. I want to throw that out there. I did lose 1 trade today. Where right now we are 1 loss and 12 wins. We did lose a trade.
mine is similar. Mine is 7 wins, 1 loss. So 8 trades total, 7 out of those 8 green.
What is that, by the way? What's 12
87.5%.
divided by 13? I don't know what that is. 12 divided by
I have no
13.
idea.
Oops, I did minus calculator. Whoops.
Here, what's your
12.
P&L?
Only $40. Very
Well,
small.
how many green versus red?
Oh, 12 wins, 1 loss.
Okay, so
So it's 92%. I lost 2 cents
right.
on one of my scalps. Whoops. Yeah.
yeah, it's not, it's
Mark
still
says,
good. though.
Eric, do you have any good productive ways to backtest, or how do you do your backtesting? I don't do any backtesting. I forward test. I just trade every single day. And if you don't have money to trade in a live account, then go in a paper trading account. I paper traded for several months before I went into a live account. I suggest everyone, regardless of the hate you'll get being a paper trader, just go and paper trade. Like, because, well, actually, even when I was paper trading, I was still profitable. But whenever I finally did go into my live account, I haven't ever had a red month, and since I've been in my live account, I've only had 2 red weeks. So
Right.
it's been a very, very like successful journey.
Yeah, for sure. Somebody's asking, what's the difference between futures and normal trading? So futures is just trading the future price of a commodity or asset, right? So with that, that's why it's called futures, is because you're just trading the future price of something, basically. But in the end, you're trading contracts. And when I trade the Emini, I'm just essentially trading the SPY. So I'm essentially just trading the overall market's momentum. So if the market breaks lows and I short the E-mini and the market flushes down, the S&P flushes down, I profit, basically, is what it is. And you can go long and short. There's no PDT rule. It's open almost 24/7. It's only closed for about an hour every day, I think. And usually most platforms are going to give you a decent amount of leverage to trade with. So if you're a trader, there's a lot of value in the futures market just because there's no PDT, decent leverage, open almost 24/7, and if you know how to trade the market like I do, then it can be profitable. One of the reasons, like I said, I haven't lost in the futures market on any specific day. I've lost in individual trades, but again, I've been green in about 45 out of my 50 trades in the futures market. And one of the ways I can make that transition so much easier is because, like I said, I had a mid and high cap system where I made thousands of dollars in the last year trading it, and I withdrew it and started focusing on penny stocks. But for that mid and high cap system, what I ultimately did was I traded the market's momentum. I pairs traded the SPY, the SPY, with like mid and high caps. And so like if tech stocks are following the market on a specific day and the market just gets a huge flush down, I can short tech and then profit from Apple or AMD or MU. And that's how I traded my mid and high caps, and that has still to this day been the single most successful trading system I've ever developed. And so with that said, as I transition to futures, I'm basically trading the same thing, except I don't have to pairs trade it. I'm just trading the SPY basically and riding that momentum, scalping it. And with that, it's been very profitable transition because that's what my system dealt with for the most part before anyway. We got a video coming out on it later today on my future strategies.
Do you already have the video created, or did you or do you make it
no.
after you stop the stream?
Yeah, I'll probably have to make it after I stop.
I'm the
Which
same
I'm
way.
not
I
looking
wanted to
forward
upload
to.
a video today. I wanted to upload a video today, but honestly, I'm thinking that I probably won't have it done in time.
Yeah, it's one of those things where people don't understand. Like, videos take so long, and like I procrastinated, and I don't like editing either. But in the end, it's like, look, like I try to tell Eric this too. Like, live streams hurt the channel, believe it or not. Like, live streams certainly hurt the channel. Videos are going to give you the reason live streams hurt the channel is because you can live stream every day, and that's great. But live streams don't get picked up in search. Your views for the live stream stay stagnant. Like, there's a ceiling there. So like, people aren't going to be watching my live streams a year from now. You know, they're just not. But if I put out a video and it gets picked up in search, it has a much higher potential and a much higher ceiling than live streams do. And so for that reason, it's one thing like Eric wants to live stream on Mondays. That's fine. I think that's completely fine. Even once or twice a week, that should be fine. But if you live stream every day like me, it is going to limit the channel, unfortunately. And it sucks because I love live streaming, you know. But, hey, what's up, Colby? The like, yeah, right now the like ratio is over 100%. Yeah, you can also trade oil, grain, salts, cattle prices in the futures market. So there's a lot of stuff you can trade. But yeah, with that, I might actually stop live streaming, guys. I know we've gotten a lot of pushback against that, but it's one of those things where I might do what Eric does eventually and just live stream once or twice a day, or once or twice a week, and then once or twice a week, and then put out videos the rest of the days.
That would be an interesting concept. So like, if I live stream on one day, if you live stream on 2 days, that's
Right.
3 of the 5 days. I wonder if there's like another creator like that
We
like does
get
stuff and then
a
like
schedule.
yeah, like a schedule, and then you know, like, hey guys, don't forget, like,
Cross
John will
promote.
be trading Tuesday,
Yeah.
Thursdays on live stream. Eric will take Mondays, and then, you know,
Yeah, we
because
can
I mean,
talk about it.
not everyone. Like, if I were to live stream on the same day as you, you know, like, people can't watch 2 people stream, you know.
For sure.
But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, you could also do a second channel. I think that's really probably the best way to do it. Like, if you're trying to start a trading YouTube channel, the best way to do it is probably to start a designated live stream channel. And then that way you can upload videos during the day or in the mornings like you should. Like, morning times are always the best time to upload.
wait, I disagree with that for our niche. I think 3 o'clock is best time, or 3 o'clock central, like market close.
It depends on the day, right? During the week, I post at 3 to 5 p.m. During the weekends, 10 a.m., 9:45,
Okay, I agree.
10 a.m.
I
is
agree,
the
yeah.
best time. Because everybody's home, everybody's up, so weekends, mornings are certainly the best. During the week, yeah, you're not going to get anybody watching your videos in the morning because everybody's trading. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
And then,
Yep.
and then after that, they watch it later.
Yep.
Hey, nice, Robert. Hey, welcome, bro. Hey, thanks, Nick. I know everybody likes the live stream, and I get it. And listen, I love my channel. I really do. Like, I'm living my dream right now. You know what I mean? I really am. But in the end, like I said, live streaming does hurt the channel to a certain extent. But it's one of those things where, you know, it's okay. It's easier for sure.
Oh yeah, because then you don't have to edit, dude. I like that
Right.
was the most beautiful thing about the live stream yesterday. Is I was like, wait, I don't have to go edit a video for 5 hours.
Right. You press a button and talk. You know.
Yeah.
So it's great. But
And it's fun because you also get to interact with people too. Like whenever
for
you're
sure.
creating a video, I feel like a crazy person, but maybe that's because I'm still so new, just like sitting in my room recording. But with a live stream, I'm talking to a bunch of people. It's really fun.
for sure. Yeah.
It's like a
live
little
streaming is
community.
definitely fun.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll see. I'm trying to see what I want to do with futures. I'm up on the day, and so I don't know whether I should hang it up or what. The market is just sideways right now, and has been.
It's
and so,
approaching lunch hours. Yeah.
right. So I might just close it down, guys. Wait, what are our likes at? Can I even close it down right now? I might give up on the 300 likes, but hey, still 247 likes is almost a record.
What is the record?
I honestly have no idea. I know.
Well, it's a record. It's a
Yeah,
record.
right. I'm just gonna say it. It's a record, you know. But yeah, guys. I'm probably end up closing it down. So everybody, yeah, like I said, before we leave, y'all go check out Eric's channel. It's in the description. If you want to post it again, go ahead, bro. Y'all go check it out. Really great channel. A lot of value there. A lot of good content there. Y'all go check that out. Again, if you want to check out the Top Step Trading Combine and Futures, I'll post this link here as well. I've been very successful in futures, and so it should be a fun time. And I'm still pushing my way up to get funded as a proprietary trader there. But a great way to help support the channel here. So there's the Top Step link. Let me see. Also, if you want to check out the same scanners I'm using, you can use Trade Ideas to get 15% off. Also, you get 20% off Top Step by going through my link, by the way. Here is Trade Ideas. You can get 15% off by going there and signing up if you're interested in these scanners, which are really dope scanners. And yeah, like I said, y'all go check out Trader Mike's Discord just to really sell out here. Y'all go check out Trader Mike's Discord. Super active, really supporting member. I always want to give him a few shouts out during the day. There's Trader Mike's Discord link. And like I said, guys, hit that subscribe button here and on Eric's channel. I appreciate all the love and support we've got. And yeah, we'll see what we get. What else we get today? We should be dropping another video later on today, this afternoon sometime, on the future strategies that we've been trading, because again, we've been very successful in futures, and so we're going to be breaking down those strategies coming soon.
Before you end, I have a question for Smichael. I don't know if I pronounced that name correctly, but he said it would be cool if you could stream the whole day. Markets are open. So my question for you, and I guess any other people that are watching and in the comments, there is a period, you know, during lunch hours where the market is very, very slow and it's almost impossible to like take a lot of trades. And I thought that that would be kind of not very entertaining, and a lot of people probably wouldn't like to watch that, which is why I guess me and John don't keep on streaming throughout a whole day.
Sure.
Would you guys actually like want either of us to keep streaming while markets are slow and like wait for, because I mean, obviously things will pick up once market approaches close. But right now things are incredibly slow, and it's hard to like do much.
I think so. I've tried it all. Like, we've had live all day streams. Here's the issue: is that number one is that you do have that lunchtime chop, and like people aren't going to watch. People are going to leave. Number one, you see some channels streaming live all day, but they're just streaming Trade Ideas all day. They're not actually at their computer talking to you all day. They're just throwing scans up and just leaving those scans up. The reality is that you do have that time, and also if you try to stream twice in a day, you're going to get penalized in the YouTube algorithm. They're going to think you're trying to manipulate the notification system here, and so you can't really stream twice a day. You either have to leave it running the entire day or close it down. The reality is, the reason I don't do it is because I just don't trade that much. I trade the first 2-3 hours, I'm done, you know, sometimes less than that. And if I stick around, I usually end up losing. The only other time I ever trade is power hour, so like the last hour or two every day.
Yep, exactly, you know? The same for me.
And so it doesn't. It's not practical for me to stream all day, and it might actually hurt the channel realistically. I mean, it might not. I don't know. But anyway,
I mean,
guys,
there are a couple people that said that they would like watching it the whole thing, but I also see a lot of people. I think the majority are saying it's pointless. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, it's just gonna be so much work and for so little reward that I don't think it's necessary. I don't think.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, I'm out of here. Everybody, thank Eric again. I'm sure he'll come on stream another time soon.
Yeah, for sure. I had a lot of fun, and I would love to join you guys some other time. And you know what? I'll tell you guys what. The next stream that I'm on, if we hit 300 likes, I will show put my trades on his John's stream. I will share my screen, and I will go hard. Not only will I show my trades, but I will also double whatever my current position size is for that day. So if I'm trading $3,000, I'll go up to $6,000. I'll do whatever. Like, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. Hey, let's do it, man. Yeah. Hey, let us know, guys. But yeah, Aldre Trader. Anyways, guys, good luck. Everybody, thank Eric one more time. Go subscribe to his channel. The link is in the description. Go check it out. Hit that subscribe button.
1,100.
Yes, sir. Pumping those numbers up, sir.
Yeah.
But yeah, later, guys. Y'all have a good day. We'll see you guys next time. And thanks for watching, team.
Peace, guys.